Hello everybody, welcome to episode 1 of my Ancient Relics playthrough. So a couple people requested I play this. My other series is slowing down a lot, so I'm gonna get started on this. I just bought the DLC today, so I really have no clue at all what I'm doing. Main things I'm noticing in this game mode, all combat skills are locked to 10, or all skills in general are locked to 10. And the only way to up the skills is to clear dungeons, so that'll be interesting. There are these, the Ancient Relics. There's one for each skill. Once we hit level 20 and level 99, we will always get them, but I think there's a chance for them to randomly appear whenever you level up a skill. So a few early things I'm probably going to do here. Let me just go ahead and set this. I can just change this later. There are some tasks. Oh yeah, I haven't looked at these yet. I forgot there's entirely new zones and stuff. Yeah, new dungeons. Wow. So I'm pretty sure there's a township task to get some food. I'm gonna look through these real quick and see if there's anything I can do now. Yeah, defeat 100 plants. It gives you 2,000 potatoes, so that's pretty good. I don't start with any weapons. I did start with 50 shrimp, which is pretty nice. My hit points is locked at 100 right now. I cannot make that go up until I clear dungeon. What I might go ahead and do is get a full set of gear. Probably just bronze. Yeah, because I can't get iron yet. So I'll get a full set of bronze gear and get back to you. Alright, so I got gloves, the sword, and a helmet. I also made a battle axe for training strength. I guess we'll go ahead and sell these. I also got these. I think I got these from doing smithing. They give 10% global evasion and 1% damage reduction. So those will come in handy. Yeah, I'm probably just going to sit on plants. I need to kill 100 of them to get the 1,000 potatoes. And that'll be a nice amount of food to start me off. I think there's one for fish. Yeah, I can get 100 herrings and 100 sardines. Yeah, this is later, but I can do this. That's pretty good. I do not have access to fishing or cooking, so I'll probably have to make use of farming in this. But I can probably grind out junior farmers at some point to get a good supply of seeds. And obviously I'll make sure we get into some cartography and stuff before the end of this video, so that's the whole point. I'm still in the middle of grinding plants, but I just noticed I was looking through the township tasks, and there's one for defeating 25 goblins that gives you a gold steel plate body, which I'm pretty sure does give 1% damage reduction. So that's pretty good. A few more things here. Making money is going to be quite difficult. Normally I would use fishing to make my first million, get auto eat, and then go into thieving, but that's not available here. It's probably just the type of thing where I'll have to grind master farmers. I don't really think there's a better way to make money. There is agility, but I don't know if that's really worth it right now. I'll have to look through cartography and see if that's a good way of making money. I also do have wood cutting, but that doesn't make any money until higher levels, so wood cutting is probably what I'm going to have to do overnight because I don't really have many other options. Right now I'm training up defense. Once I hit level 5 defense, I'll move on to killing the goblins for that task. I think I'm about halfway done with these plants now. Yeah, I'm a little over halfway. So I just finished the 100 plants. I got the 2,000 potatoes. That's done. Very nice. Good source of food. Still haven't gone through very many of my shrimp, only 3. But I'm going to move on to the goblins now in the hopes of getting that steel plate body. I'm almost at level 5 defense now. I should be at it by the end of this task. And that'll be a pretty good little armor piece for me. I'm not even able to smith those yet. I can't smith any steel gear until level 25, so special items. Oh my god, I'm so out of my depth here. Yes, I'm going to sit here and grind out I think 25 of these. And I'll get back to you once I have that armor piece. Alright, literally just got that done. We've got the steel plate body gold. I think it does give, yeah, 1% damage reduction, so that's nice. Go ahead and throw that on. That'll be pretty handy for clearing the first couple dungeons. I'm thinking about getting into magic pretty early on too, because that'll make it way easier to clear some of the earlier dungeons, because most of the final bosses are melee, like the undead graveyard, skip the bandit base, spider forest, all that kind of stuff. I've made some decent progress here. Let's see what this whole cartography thing is about. So we got points of interest here, the big question marks. These have survey XP. And then there's a dig site, which is for archaeology. And then we have a museum for all the artifacts. Holy, 271 artifacts. Is this spelled incorrectly or is that on purpose? Okay, well, I'm going to check this out. This is a safe game mode. It's not hardcore. So if I die, I only have a chance to lose an item. So I don't have to stress that hard about things until I get some more difficult to obtain items that I would rather not lose. Yeah, I'm curious what this will do once it fills up. There are coordinates, and I think this isn't this the main problem I think I've seen people have with this is that it's the same for everybody. This isn't randomized at all. I think that's the main problem I've seen that people have with this DLC. But I'll try not to look at any guides for this or anything like that for the cartography, just so I can find stuff on my own. What does this do? Create dig site map. No dig sites discovered. Oh, okay, so I need these maps to use archaeology. I can make them with... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I guess we'll look at that once I have this done. This is almost fully surveyed now. Undiscovered point of interest surveyed. You have surveyed Sure, I'll travel there. Taking a deep breath, you survey your surroundings. You've reached the beginning of a massive adventure that lies ahead. A new start. So I got a bronze dagger and I got 50 more shrimp. That's nice. So I guess the question mark things and the exclamation marks are things that are more important. I'm going to check out this because I want to see what the deal is. Alright, so the thing just finished is the pop-up I got. So I need to spend some money to travel there. I'm going to go. An old village. You discover a time-worn village constructed from weathered wood and straw. You can now create dig site maps for the old village dig site. We provided you with a free dig site map so you can begin excavations right away. So now I can go into archaeology, go to dig sites. So I do have one map. Mission actions. Oh my god. 9,000? I guess I'll try and see. So I only have a 10% chance per action. So I got this Aeronite sieve. I donated it on accident. Whoops. I have a 10% chance to get artifact per action. I found nothing of interest, yeah. So when I get another one, I'll look at it and see what it gives me. Alright, so I just got this, the sieve again. See what it does. Used to purchase a shop unlock. So if I go to shop, yep, there's Atlas of Discovery. Okay, so I can get certain boots and skilling items for archaeology that I need to reach certain amounts of artifacts donated, kind of like the skilling gear from Township. So what's the point of this then? Does that just mean it's used to purchase these? Okay, so now I'm going to try to go for a small. See what I can get from this. Okay, I got a broken trowel. So I just get these artifacts. So do they do anything for me, or is it just like I have to donate them to unlock certain things? You get rewards for donating artifacts to the museum. Yeah, here, 8 donations until next reward. Okay, interesting. So let's do medium next. I found a empty jug. So go ahead and donate that. And then we can move to large. I got, whoa, what is that? Old hunting bow. Level 20 ranged. It gets hunter's precision. This looks like a pretty decent bow. So are the large artifacts like generally weapons and things? I assume it's not going to show me. Yeah, here. So there's 4 rarities for each size in each area. So there's 16 from each area. So I have the uncommon one for small, the common one or the uncommon one for tiny, this common one for small, uncommon for medium, and common for large. This is very interesting. I found a second bow, so I can definitely donate the other one I got. I want to see what reward I can get. I'm also just going to go ahead and buy 10 more bank slots because I'm already getting close to running out of space. Found another bow. I guess I'll go ahead and start organizing everything. Okay, what do I not have the common one? I need the common one for tiny and medium, so I'll get those. Alright, so I managed to find 8 artifacts. So I've got all the common and uncommon ones for every size from this area. I think what I'm going to do is wait until I can clear a dungeon, get level 15 mining and smithing, because I need to have iron bars to upgrade my tools for archaeology. And I'm not sure what +1 level of the tool means, but I'm assuming that it's going to increase my chance of finding artifacts. So that seems more efficient for usage of my maps. So I'm probably not going to mess with archaeology too much right now. Cartography seems super interesting. I think it might be worth clearing some of these just to get extra items and stuff like that. It costs money to go between squares I've already seen. Like if I wanted to go back to this one, which is the one I started at, it costs 13 grand. So it's kind of expensive, but should be okay. I think the rewards would generally be worth it. I think I might go ahead and try to clear the chicken coop. I'm going to go for it. I can't get food boxes from these from the special DLC drops. So I'm going to run through this. I'm going to manually heal, obviously. Be very careful. I should be okay. And then I'm interested to see how the increasing the max skill levels works. Alright, I've changed my mind. That was going too slow. I'm going to go into the Castle of Kings real quick and kill a bunch of Steel Knights so that I can get their gear and their sword and stuff. That'll make it faster and increase my chance to hit. And I want to probably get attack up to level 10 anyway. So I'm going to clear these a few times until I can get a decent supply of the steel gear. Gear myself up all the way and go back into chicken coop ready to fight. Now, I am interested in this gem slot here. I think there's a mechanic in this that's like barriers, so I get an extra shield on top of my health or something like that. I'm not 100% sure, but I assume that's something we get from one of the skills it adds. So I'll look into that later. For right now though, we just need to get through the base game stuff, get through the first dungeon, upgrade our skills, and see what kind of progress we can make. Alright, I think I'm good to go now. I've got a pretty decent setup here. The only thing I would like to do is probably go in here and fight these mummies. I'm not sure if I can handle them at all. They're kind of rough. Yeah, I don't know about all that. Let's just try and clear this again. I have a little bit. I've maxed out my attack and I've got a steel sword. I think this is the best weapon I can have right now. So hopefully this isn't too bad. It's still slow, but this is already better than how it was going before. I just hope I don't run out of food. Alright, got Mama Chicken down to 100 health. I'm running a little low on food, but I think I should be able to make it through this. Okay, a reward has been added. Oh, level increase available. Oh, so it's random. So it increases a random skill by 15, and I guess the DLC skills it increases by 20. I don't think fire making is very good in this, specifically because the skill caps, the value you probably get from fire making is not that great. The archaeology, going wood cutting, fletching, here probably agility. I'll get more wood cutting. That's all I got from that. But my attack skills all did go up 5 for the max. And I assume that that's probably only on the first clear of a dungeon. I didn't really get any of the skills I cared about. But I do have archaeology up to 20, woodcutting up to 40, which means I can get up to here. That's not too bad for making money. And I think before this video goes out, we're going to check out another point of interest on the map. Alright, pretty expensive, but let's check it out. Farmer's Market. Yo, I got 500 extra potatoes. That's nice. I'll take it. Alright, I need to open up the food chest I got. So this can have some pretty decent food in it. I'll open her up. 15 chicken. Not too bad. So that's probably worth getting a bunch of once I can actually grind that out. Obviously these have no value to me at all. I do not care. See, the combat skills always go up by 5. It seems like once you clear a dungeon. And we got through the first one, so that's pretty good. Yeah, see, completions until next skill 1. So we cannot get more than 1 skill upgrade per dungeon. Barrier. See, this is what I was talking about, barriers. Barriers can only be damaged by summoning familiar attacks. Barrier regenerates by 25% every 7 enemy attack turns. You earn summoning XP per damage against the barrier, and you earn no combat XP against the barrier. Okay, so it seems like it's trying to make summoning more valuable. So I'll pay attention to any summoning tablets. I did get Goblin Thief, but the skill upgrades as well. Overnight, I'll probably just do wood cutting. Because I'm pretty broke right now. Bird nest can be pretty good. Hello everybody, welcome to episode 2 of my Ancient Relics mode playthrough. So I've been working through a lot of this, maxed out mining, getting rune essence, did a bunch of wood cutting overnight. It doesn't look like I have that much money, but that's because I got auto E tier 1 and I also got multi-tree. So I've been grinding out these two a bunch to make money. I did actually manage to get some of the ancient relic for woodcutting, as you can see here. I got plus 25% chance to gain plus 1 additional resource in woodcutting, and plus 0.3% chance to obtain a chest of gems per woodcutting action. So this has been pretty handy. I feel like most of my money has been made from getting these gems from the chests and selling them. I did do a bit more cartography, went through some of these points of interest, so I'll throw up those on screen now. The only one I forgot to screenshot was this one, and it just gave me 1,000 bronze. I haven't used that yet. But yeah, I've been working through this. I did go up here some. There were some interesting things up here, but I got to this area where it said that I was limited level 10 at some point. So I just stopped messing around with that. So yeah, I'll come back to this once I can get the level up. I think level 35 is probably what I need. I've been going through farming a little bit, going ahead and getting that leveled up as much as I can. Yeah, I made a bunch of runes. Went through astrology some to get this accuracy rating because that's pretty helpful. Didn't really do much more archaeology. I did max out all of my combat skills, including magic. Been just rocking on cows with these earth strikes because I feel like magic will be pretty helpful for these dungeons. Today I'm going to try to get through the undead graveyard. I think 1 dungeon per video is pretty good, since that limits us on pretty much everything we do, so I can't really get that much stronger. Haven't really been messing around with township much. I need to start working on this a little bit more, because this could be a decent source of money later. And it's not like it really takes much investment for me. It does take some money, but that's not until later that it starts to become a problem. I haven't really messed with thieving much. I could now, because I bought auto eat, so I can mess with thieving some. At some point I'm going to want to get the gold topaz ring, because I want the signet ring. That's going to be a pretty big find if I can get that. So I got this barrier touch gem as you saw, barrier gem as you saw from the drops. So I'm not sure what this means. I'm assuming it means I do extra damage to the barriers my summoning does. I guess what I'll do is go into here, see if I can do any damage to this thing. He's pretty low level. So if my attacks do barrier damage, oh, I can do barrier damage now without summoning. So I could kill this thing. These guys can drop swords and barrier touch shields and stuff like that. So this means I can kill these things without having to do summoning. That's pretty good. That was a good find then. I literally just got that before I started recording. It was right here. Obviously, I guess it's important to understand if you're planning on going through this. You got to be careful. It's kind of hard for me to not spoil everything on where I found certain things. I don't know if there's too much I care about here. So these give extra damage to the summoning familiar. These I guess are a crafting material of some kind. I doubt I'm into any of that kind of stuff yet. I haven't done any crafting at all, but I assume that comes in somewhere in here. I'll start messing with that at some point. Today, right now, I just want to try and get through dungeons. I think magic is the best way for me to go about that. I have these woodcutting relics on. It gives plus 10% of max hit added to min hit, so that's pretty helpful just in clear speed. I still have steel plate body on, mainly because I can't get high enough level rune crafting to make wizard body, but this also does give 1% damage reduction, so it's not like I'm complaining. Nothing I can make right now will give that much. I'm gonna run in and try it. I have no prayer points. Okay, I'm gonna hold off on that. I'm gonna give it a go. I don't think I have. If I start taking too much damage, I'll leave. I'm gonna equip these chickens. Alright, I should probably run first. Throw the chickens on. I need to get dungeon equipment swapping as soon as I can, because that's pretty aggravating. I am stuck using the Earth Strike. I cannot make fire runes yet, and obviously I can't make or really get chaos runes. So this is the best spell I can have right now. But because it's mostly melee for this should be pretty helpful. I need to be careful not to waste those. Should increase my chance to hit and my max hit by a significant amount. We can actually look here. 1 times 1.1, that's pretty damn good. Any amount helps. These guys can kill me, so I've got to be aware of that. I'll have to look at the boss and see. I'm not 100% sure if I'll be able to do this yet, or if I'm going to have to do a little bit more. Hopefully it's not too much of a problem, but we'll see. Okay, go ahead and use one of my chickens. That seems like a good time. On to the bigger enemies now. It's looking rough already, so I'm not sure. Might be worth grinding out the chicken coop a few more times, get a few more of those food crates. I need to make sure I eat before I go below 30. Probably. Because I need to avoid the auto eat since it's only 60% food efficiency. That's a waste of healing value. I need to not be doing that. I just need to try and get as much value out of each food item I have. This is so slow. I shouldn't run out of runes. I got the air staff on, so air rune shouldn't be a problem. I have plenty of the other runes. That's handled. On to the next zombie. And then we have the chieftain or something. I'm not sure about this, because I'm not sure what I can really do. Alright, how much does this guy hit for? 61. Alright, be careful. Yeah, not looking good for me. This thing's got a 70% chance to hit. It's not missing me. This might be where we have to call this one. I can afford to be a little riskier, because like I said last time, it's not hardcore. Just could lose an item. Really don't want to lose this chest piece. That would probably be like game ending. Having that 1% damage reduction right now is super helpful. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm out of food. Yeah, that stinks. What I'm probably going to do is do chicken coop. I think this is the best way I have of getting food, really. I'm sure the boss does go past my auto-eat threshold. I highly doubt that. I'm only hit points level 15. So, yep, my chicken hits for 51. So she can kill me. So I've still got to watch this. I mean, I don't know what else I can even do. I'll have to look through the wiki and see. I'm kind of locked on my skills for a lot of things right now. It's mainly just lack of food is what's killing me. I don't have any high quality food. If I could get thieving up, that wouldn't be a problem. And it's also the fact that my hit points level is so low. Like, everything does so much damage to me. It's pretty rough. Like, normally I wouldn't care, right? The potatoes are fine. It's healing, right? This is like 7.5k or something healing value, but right now nothing is going to go under my auto eat threshold. I'm not going to be able to idle anything, so I need higher health value food. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and run from this. Take the time, open this, see what I can get, if anything. Good. Pizza, just pretty terrible. TBH, yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I can't get any food from thieving until level 26. So that's not feasible. I can get some food from these sweaty monsters, but I can't idle these either, I bet. Yeah, no way. So it's seeming like my best course of action here would probably be to roll into, yeah, something I can handle on Slayer tasks. Go through them until I have 5,000 Slayer coin, and then I can get one of the basic resupplies, and that gives me 100 lobsters. That's actually pretty damn good. I think that's probably worth my time. It'll probably take a while though, so I'll work on this for the time being. Once I get through this, I'll get back to you. It'll probably be a couple hours. I just don't think there's anything else really I can do right now other than this. Nothing else is really worth my time. So I'll run through this. I'm probably going to do a little bit of research while I'm going through this, try and figure out what the best gear I can have right now is, like what my next step should be. I think magic is a good idea. I think that's a pretty smart idea, because it'll make the dungeons easier, the melee dungeons. Alright, so I pretty much completely shifted course here. I was doing Slayer tasks when I rolled into Seagulls, and then I suddenly remembered this. So I did the Seagull task, and then I swapped my Slayer task to Tentacles and did those. So I'm up to 3,200 Slayer coins. I was looking through these, and I can do ones like defeat 25 skeletons and give 100 bones for 1,000 coins, and defeat 10 leeches for 1,000 coins. And that'll give me to 5,000, but I wanted to get this done because this gives some pretty good food. I did work on Township a little bit. I built some stuff in here. That's why I'm broke right now. But this is pretty good food. This should help a lot. I think I might be able to get through the dungeon with this, the Undead Graveyard. I still have plenty of runes. I'm going to give this another go. Food is my main problem. I can just sit here and hold down like this. I don't think I'm going to do that for these. Maybe the last two, the ghost and the final boss. I'll do that, but I'll save my food for then. I can't swap food, unfortunately. I need to get dungeon equipment swapping, which is 30 mil. So that's not for a while. It would be pretty nice if I could get through this. That would open up a lot for me, especially if I get lucky with my skill rolls, which I'm hoping. I really want to get cartography up to at least 30. Like, I at least want to hit it once. Smithing would be pretty good. Mining would be pretty good. Thieving would be pretty good. I need to upgrade Prayer and Slayer as well. Prayer is not that much of a priority right now. I'm not really worried about leveling that up, but it does provide some extra damage reduction, which could be nice later. Can I kill this one zombie? They always get stuck at like 1 or 2 health. I got a 61% chance to hit. This shouldn't be happening. I've still got a decent amount of food left. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through this. If not, I'm really gonna have to look hard because I'm not sure what else I can really do to gear up more, if I'm honest. On to the final boss. I managed to beat the ghost. This is gonna be rough. I'm definitely gonna have to hold heal here. Gotta make sure I get an attack off in between. Chance to hit is low. You can hit so hard. If I could swap food in the middle of this, that'd be perfectly fine. This is close. This is gonna be really close. Like, there he would have killed me if I hadn't healed. It's an 80% chance to hit. But I don't even think I can really get that down. Is the problem. Like a max combat level. God damn. Just hit him. I don't have the food. I don't know. This might be beyond me. Come on. A few more lucky hits and we got it. A few more lucky hits. Just don't fucking... Okay, he's at 9. He's at 9. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Come on. Before I use up all my food. He's at 1 HP. Are you serious? I gotta stick this out. Come on. Yes! Oh my god. That was so stressful. Okay. Holy shit. Probably woodcutting. Woodcutting again. Dude, am I just gonna max out woodcutting and not get anything else? What the f... Huh? I got woodcutting to level 99. I got nothing else I cared about. Are you serious? Not one cartography or smithing out of 10. Well, okay. So now, options are pretty clear here. Gonna get magic up to 21st. That's pretty easy. Just gonna go sit on probably junior farmers, get some seeds. I've got cabbage planted. I did increase my farming level. That's pretty good. Need to get my hit points up. Probably rotate my Slayer tasks onto these guys. They're pretty easy. They can't kill me. Probably swap over to potatoes. But I can grind magic out on these. Then I'll swap to melee. I can equip mithril gear now, so that's an option. Since I have magic so far leveled up at this point, I can go and kill some mithril knights, hopefully. Probably once I get my hit points max level. And maybe after tonight, I'll do woodcutting overnight. Hopefully get that as far leveled up as I can. And then I should have hopefully enough money with all the gem drops to get the next level of auto eat, and that'll open up my options a little bit more. I think it's 20% more, right? No, yeah, it's 20% now, so it increases it by 10%, so that's pretty helpful. It's like another 10 HP barrier I get. I'll probably do that. That seems very important because I don't really have many options right now. So I just want to max out. Oh, I should turn my prayer off. Don't want to waste that. Yeah, that fight was so stressful, and for what? I got no good options. But getting mithril gear would be very, very helpful for melee. Could also level up range too. That would allow me to go kill some more wizards, like the master wizard, for some better staffs, better catalyst runes. These guys can drop fire runes and better wizard robes and stuff. I think the blue ones do give a little bit of damage reduction, and then obviously these are not. These are way beyond me. I've got a few avenues here. Probably the first thing I'm gonna do is just try and get some Slayer coin and max out my magic level. That shouldn't take too long. It's only 5 levels higher, and I obviously want to get hit points maxed out. That's a big priority. That's just so unfortunate that I didn't get any good leveling things that I wanted. That's pretty unfortunate. Could have really used cartography. What's the next dungeon I need to clear? If I can get ranged up to level 20, I might be able to do Hall of Wizards. But probably it's more likely that I'll have to gear melee and do bandit base, which will require getting mithril gear. And then hopefully once I have that, I can probably get the wizard robes too, since they give damage reduction without any upgrades. And then at that point I can do statues for gold and silver, since I can't smelt that. There's also a township I was looking through earlier. There's a task in here. I think it might be in normal. Yeah, so if I give them a full set of mithril, they'll give me a gold mithril plate body and a gold mithril shield. And that would be awesome. So if I can get this, that'd be great. But that's probably later down the line. But that's some good progress for us today. I think I'm probably gonna call it. Hello everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of my Melvor Idol Ancient Relics playthrough. So I've just been working on all the skills a little bit. I've been doing a lot of wood cutting. I got pretty much everything maxed out to where I can right now. Worked on agility. I can't really make any of these. I think the one I want is pipe climb, but I need iron for that, so that won't be for another little bit. Obviously, like any other videos, my goal today is to clear the bandit base. So I've been working on my melee. I got this. You get this from the chest of Witwicks. If you change your name to Witwicks before you open it, it drops this amulet. It's pretty handy. I forgot about it. I've used it before. I've been growing a bunch of tomatoes, and I also went and bought one of the Slayer packs. So I've got 100 lobsters for dungeons. I have auto eat 2, not auto eat 3. All my attack skills right now are maxed. I'm not sure what other power spikes I can hit right now. Only thing I could think to do is get enough gold to upgrade this stuff, but I don't know if there's really a good way for me to get gold right now. I'll go ahead and have a go at the bandit base. So we'll try and see. I guess I should swap to my lobster, because I can't swap in the middle of it. I need to get dungeon equipment swapping. So hopefully I can clear this, get some more skills. I need to really get some things I need here. It's been rough. I want to get thieving up to at least, so it'd be 40. I need to get it up to 40. Okay, these guys can kill me. Doing alright so far, but this boss will be very scary. Hopefully we can handle it. Alright, he can hit for 172. So I need to always be... Oh, I died. Okay, what about Spider Forced? Damn. I guess I'll kill statues for a bit. Take Ancient Relic check real quick. Plus 10 hidden attack level, plus 20% melee maximum hit, plus 10 hidden defense level, and plus 8% lifesteal. Are my combat ones right now. Range, I got plus 10% range strength bonus from equipment. And magic is plus 10% chance to apply frostburn when attacking. Because you always get one when the skill hits level 20. So everything that has hit level 20 has a relic. I need to get some gold up. Really need to upgrade these armor pieces here. I need that DR pretty bad. So I'll probably grind these out for a bit and get back to you. So I was looking at guides, and it seems like what I'm supposed to be doing is keeping with magic and clearing Spider Forest next. That seems to be the consensus for this game mode. I need to go in here and clear Spider Forest before I can do the other ones. So I've got my magic going. I should have enough runes for this. I'll just stick with Earth Strike. That's the best spell I can use right now. These things do hurt a lot. Even the first trash mob can kill me. So I gotta be a little careful. I just need them skill upgrades. I'm kind of stuck right now. Whoops, I did not mean to heal there. Yeah, I think this is doable, but I'm gonna need to stop real quick because I need to go get more runes, and I'm almost close to 5,000 Slayer coins, so I might go ahead and do that for the extra food because I'm gonna run out of food if I go in now. So I'll see you guys soon when I'm back in the dungeon. So I stocked up on runes, stocked up on food. Gonna have another go. Hopefully. Oh, I need more runes. I forgot. I've been using runes to do the Slayer task. I'm kind of goofy. Alright, so finally got enough runes. I'm gonna go back into Spider Forest with my lobsters equipped. Make sure I'm on the right spell. And we're gonna have a go. Still gonna be careful. These things are pretty annoying. Okay, so a bunch of lobsters and one death later. I had to go back and get more Slayer coins to buy another pack. I did die to the final boss the first time. But now we're good. I just cleared it. So we've got these. I think I'm gonna do summoning. Crafting. Summoning. Can I get anything? Please. Thieving up to 25 is pretty good. Yeah. Man, that reeks. Why? I need to get cartography up, and I'm still not seen as an option. It's so frustrating. Well, I'm gonna continue working on cartography, so hopefully this map will be a little bit more filled out. I'm trying to get to this dig site over here. Hello everybody, welcome back to my Ancient Relics playthrough. A lot has changed, so I've been getting a lot of gold and silver, upgrading my mithril armor, did a bunch more archaeology and cartography. You can see I have a really large amount of the map. I was just going to dig sites and getting everything I could along the way. So a couple really nice things I found was this, which gave me a bunch of runes. There was one that gave me a bunch of gold. Yeah, here, gold and silver, 500 gold and silver. That's pretty much the most important things. And then I found this just looking around the sacrificial site. I looked it up on the wiki, there's some stuff I wanted from here, so no, I'm pretty good. I've got this bronze ring, which gives some hidden stuff. I've got this sacrificial dagger, which gives extra melee strength based on your hit points. I got this from killing leeches and opening the chests, which is pretty good amulet and gives some nice bonuses. Most of my stuff is upgraded now, just gotta hit the boots up. I need to go grind out the silver for that. I'm pretty low though, so it'll probably take a while. I got this, which gives extra prayer points whenever I kill stuff. And this, which I feel like is going to be really good for dungeons. It gives me +5 of every skill level, including hit points. So I get 50 extra hit points, but I just deal damage to myself for 5% of my hit points every time I attack. But that's not too bad. But yeah, I've got all my skills that I care about leveled up. I'm good on runes, so you know the melee dungeons aren't that bad. But I think the next goal is just doing bandit base, because that's the best reasonable dungeon I think I can do right now for the skill upgrades. I've been doing a lot of wood cutting to make money still. I do have the Throne of the Herald expansion now, so I've got all that content I can do later on if we get there. But yeah, I got auto eat 3, so that's done. That's very nice. Ancient Relic check. I think this one is new. Target's damage reduction is decreased by 10%. Hit points, I got minus 15% maximum hit points for the target, which is really good. I think not much else has changed. I don't think I have one for anything else. I did a little bit of thieving, but not very much of it. Kind of running through food. Speaking of food, I've been doing a lot of corn farming. I've got 2,300 corn built up for dungeons. It's pretty good. It's the best I can plant right now with my current farming level, my max farming level right now. So it's going to be pretty rough, I think, but hopefully I can handle it. Oh, also I've been grinding out amulets of defense. I've got 13 of them just because the purple glue monsters that drop them also drop a really good amount of gold. So I've been grinding these guys for gold, and they also just drop these, so it's a pretty good excuse to start grabbing those. But I need to start getting up some silver and stuff. I'm gonna start killing some statues here. These shouldn't be too bad for me, and I'm gonna try to get enough gold and silver to upgrade these shoes. I need 175 silver, probably 250, 300 gold. I'll sit here on this for a little bit and just grind up silver and gold for as long as I can here. Hopefully this doesn't take too long, but an extra 3% DR is pretty nice. Okay, just got enough silver to upgrade my shoes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. I think I need significantly more gold. Yeah, 250. Right now I'm at 130. It's been an hour or so. So I'm gonna just camp on this. I'm killing statues and not running down my food too much on these guys, so wait until I get 250, and then we're going to try out bandit base. Alright, so it's the next day. I finally managed to get enough gold to upgrade my boots. It took a long time. They did not want to drop any. So now I've finally got these upgraded. I've got my full melee kit ready to go. So I'm gonna have a shot. I think I can use this one for ranged evasion, so I'm going to do that. And then I'll probably run clarity of thought as well. But yeah, let me equip these. You should help a bit. And let's just go ahead and try. I have plenty of food. Problem being that, you know, my auto eat probably is not going to help me much here, other than for the first enemies. Alright, let me turn my prayers on. I'm pretty decently geared, so I should be able to do this. The main thing is just how low my levels are. Okay, we're almost to the boss now. Alright, so this guy can hit for 146, so he just barely goes beyond my auto eat threshold. Going pretty good so far. Just trying to stay above 146. We're getting close. And sweet. Okay, so now I've got this. Don't really care. Don't really care. Township, definitely. I guess smithing. Slayer. That was pretty bad as well. Unfortunate. But getting Slayer up isn't that bad. Getting Township up isn't that bad. I've kind of reached like a peak for Township because I need to be higher level to build pretty much anything. That's not too bad. Slayer's up is good. Smithing up is not great. Fletching up doesn't really matter to me all that much. Okay, next dungeon we have to do probably Hall of Wizards. Level 30, I think I can put on some decent ranged gear. and have a go at that. Deep sea ship is also quite easy, so I might be able to do that soon. Do I have any goals for right now? What spike can I hit at level 30? Oh right, level 30 I can put on adamant gear. I don't know if that's really worth grinding for though, but I could go kill the adamant knights to get the obsidian cape. That might be good. I think that's what I'll do right now. The next time you see me will be when the obsidian cape has dropped. It might be a while because it's a pretty rare item. I'll take this off whenever I get my hit points up level 1 time, I think. Should be able to take it off. Yeah, so now he can't kill me. Alright, so I can't really kill these guys super efficiently. 27% chance to hit is not very good. I'm gonna have to run from this. I did get this adamant scimitar, which I'm not sure if it's better or not than my sacrificial dagger. Let's see, so basically this is 1 melee strength for each hit point level of 26. 38 melee strength compared to this is 28. So let's look at my max damage here. Swap it to slash. Maximum hit is 110. If I equip this, oh, I can't. Lol. Well, I'll check it later. Let's open up my chest that I got. Magic longbow. That's actually really lucky. The food box, 2 beef. I'm just gonna sell it. I don't want that taking up my space. Yeah, so between this episode and the next one, probably just gonna spend a bunch of time leveling up all of my skills here. Let me check and see, because there should be some stuff I should be able to do with Slayer now. Alright, it doesn't say the level requirement here. I'm gonna check in here. So what I would want to do is probably the Arid Plains. Yeah, I can't do that. This is level 50 Slayer. I can only get up to level 25, so Strange Cave is still the most I can do with that. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 5 of my Ancient Relic mode playthrough. So, we're making good progress here. I'm trying to get full adamant gear all the way upgraded, just to get like the best that I can right now. And then I think Frozen Cove or Deep Sea Ship is my next goal. I cannot clear my like caves because of my limited Slayer level. I can't get in there. And then Hollow Wizards I think would be pretty rough right now. I can't really hit a decent ranged power spike until level 40. So yeah, right now I'm just trying to get a bunch of gold and silver bars so that I can finish upgrading all my adamant gear. I also stopped using the sacrificial dagger because I'm pretty sure the adamant sword is just better generally, especially with chance to hit. So I just swapped over to that, and I've been killing a bunch of statues. I also ground out chicken coop like a lot of times. I can go check right now and see how many times I cleared it. 2,500 times. So yeah, I got a bunch of food. You can see all this that I have sitting in my bank. I've got 9,000 shrimp and I've got 1,300 lobster. This is going to be my dungeon food. And then I just have a bunch of corn. I've just kept farming corn. I'm really good on food now for like the foreseeable future. But yeah, I'll get back to you once I have full adamant gear and we're going to try and do some dungeons. Alright, so basically this is where I'm at. The only piece I don't have fully upgraded right now is the helmet. I have it upgraded to silver, but not gold yet. So this gold grind is taking a long ass time. I think I'm just going to have it go. I think what I'm going to try to do is probably Frozen Cove. Since that's mostly ranged, it's good for melee to fight. I think it's mostly ranged anyway, if I remember correctly. So we're gonna have a go. Hopefully I can... Oh wait, let me learn from this. I want to swap to my good food. You can see I do have an elite amulet of defense now. So of course I'm gonna have that equipped. And then I have my dungeoning food here. Alright, we're getting through it okay. On the second enemy though. Ice monsters are no problem for us. I'm pretty sure this is the best kit I can have. Like I said, stop using the sacrificial dagger because it's kind of just gotten outscaled by the base game stuff at this point. What I'm looking for here is cartography, probably thieving, and smithing. Though if I got all 3 of those, or not smithing, mining. If I got all 3 of those, that would be ideal, I think. Smithing, getting another level of smithing would be kind of good too. But I do have fletching pretty high up, which is nice for making bolts and stuff like that. Okay, my third enemy, still just another ice monster, no big problem. Don't have to manual heal. I'll probably heal in between them, just to be safe. Okay, I have an ice troll. This guy can't kill me either. Oh, I should have equipped these. I forgot about these. I should have equipped these for sure. Whatever, it should be fine. I don't know what an extra 50 health is going to do for me here. I'm going to be honest. On to another ice troll. So far, so easy. I guess I was wrong about it being mostly ranged. But yeah, I think generally for where I am, my kit is pretty good right now. Alright, we have to fight ice. This is pretty easy as well. No problem. Am I going to have to manual heal for this guy? Yes, but just barely. So if I see my health get below 135, which it probably won't, I got to manual heal. Definitely can't like idle this or anything yet, but pretty close. I guess I don't need thieving leveled up anymore since I have so much food now. The main reason I would want to level up thieving is for food. Getting Knight's Cape would be nice though. I really wanted the Obsidian Cape to drop, but I didn't get that dropped, unfortunately. Yeah, it's very unlikely that this guy will kill me. He can, but that's not really gonna happen. I'm excited to hit level 40, so I can use the ice sword and some better gear and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure level 40, I get access to rune gear as well, which is super good armor. I can definitely clear like up to volcanic cave just with rune armor, so yeah, that's pretty exciting. But I've definitely got to make sure I clear everything else, including, you know, golem territory and everything. What does this give me? A bunch of cool stuff I've never seen. Anyway, we're about to win just now. Let's see this out to the end here. We'll probably try and clear a deep sea ship before this video's out as well. I think we can if we can clear this easily. Probably should be able to. Get 2 groups of level ups and be able to get to level 40. And then next episode we'll go absolutely insane on gearing up. Let's go. And immediately I got cartography. I guess I'll take summoning here. There's thieving. There's mining. Agility, sure. That was not bad. I actually got some stuff I really desperately needed. Cartography's up to 30. That opens me up a little bit more. Yeah, so I'll definitely do a bit more of this throughout the week. With mining up to 25, I can unlock iron and coal. So I can smith steel and stuff like that, which is pretty nice as well. Thieving is level 40 max. So I can get into the banquet and start to thieve the chef's assistant and the chef now. I can get stuff like the goblin mask from Goblin Chief and stuff like that. And the Marauder's cape. Thieves cape or whatever. But the Marauder is also really good because the Marauder can drop like a really good crossbows. Like I think he can drop up to dragon's crossbows, so it's really good to thieve him as well. Real quick, probably what I'm going to do is run through a few Slayer tasks and try and get all of my skill levels up a little bit so that I can get, and this should be ranged gear. I'll probably grind out this a bit, because once I hit level 40, I can use this for my ranged kit, and it's not that bad. It's 3% DR, which is about the same as fully upgraded mithril gear, and I don't have to contribute any materials into it at all, which means I could probably clear Hall of Wizards if I get a full set, probably, I would guess. But yeah, let me go ahead, because all my strength and defense and everything is probably literally 1 XP away. I'll focus on stab, and I want to get hit points up for sure. I don't think I even need to, though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and have a go at deep sea ship. Let me swap over to lobsters. We're going to have a go. This is technically, you know, not as hard, but we'll see. I think it should be pretty easy. And then once we clear this, we can get stuff like the ice sword and just kit up a lot better. A lot better. It also opens up ranged gear as well. You can't really get any damage reduction ranged gear until level 40. Once you hit level 40, you can equip the ice gear like I was showing you, and you can equip green dragon hide, which I think fully upgraded also gives 3% DR. No, it gives 2%, so the ice is better. So that's the best I can wear right now, level 40 ranged. And I can start fighting the higher difficulty wizards and stuff like that, which is pretty exciting. Gives me access to better runes. The main reason I want to get smithing up is for summoning. So I really need to get Goblin Thief done, but the bronze is super inefficient. I want to get up to mithril, but I think I need level 30 for mithril, right? 40, goddamn. Okay, I'm not going to be able to do that, but probably steel. Bronze is probably the best one, or iron. Yeah, iron's the best one because you only need 1 ore to do it. So getting mining and smithing up is pretty good anyway. But yeah, I need to start getting into summoning, since next we're going to have to go into the Atlas of Discovery dungeon, and they have barrier monsters, so I need to get into summoning to beat those reliably. Alright, on to the first mate. He cannot kill me, but it's getting close, so Kraken might be a little rough. I'll have to see what the captain looks like to know if I can handle this yet or not. I did just level up attack though. Captain's 139, that's rough. Might have to come back at this with, like try and gear up magic a little bit or something. Like maybe clear Frozen Cove a few times, and then swap to Hall of Wizards with ranged gear. Oh no, because I need level 40 to equip that stuff. I'll just see if I can beat this. I'll be careful. Try not to go too crazy. I think if I remember correctly, the Kraken doesn't do that much damage, and he's just like really tanky. But I might be wrong. We'll have a go at it. We're almost done, so just a little risky. Guess I'll put on prayer. Come on, he's 12 HP. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Why are you missing everything? No. This always happens to me. Okay. What are we looking at? 161. That is difficult, and I have a 16% chance to hit. So this will be extremely slow, but I think this is doable for me, as long as I am very careful. I have plenty of food, so that's not a problem. I just need to pay close attention to my health. If it drops below 161 or anywhere close to that, I'll probably just heal. And we should just whittle him down over time, and this will probably take a while. Luckily, my auto eat does keep catching it, which is nice. It means I don't have to do much, don't have to waste an attack interval to heal. Slowly but surely. I think we got this one in the bag too, as long as I'm careful. There's a much wider gap between my auto eat and this guy's damage than the other boss on the other dungeon, the Frozen Cove boss. I don't know why this one comes with 4 if I'm honest. This seems significantly harder. It's like how Infernal Cave right here comes before all the god dungeons, but usually you have to beat 3 of the god dungeons before you can even do Infernal Cave or whatever it is, because you need the god magic gear to idle it at least. What am I supposed to show you? I'm not going to show you all of it unedited. I'm just going to show you every enemy dying. Speaking of enemies dying, we're down to 550 on the Kraken. Things are looking good. Down under 300 now, almost under 200. We definitely have this. So close, one more hit. Oh my god. One more hit. Let's go. Okay, definitely thieving. Thieving again. Give it to me. Smithing. Township. Here I'll do archaeology. Okay, so now we got level 40 max, which is really nice. That means I can go get the full Frozen Cove ice set and do Hall of Wizards next episode. And that'll give us another 5 levels. And then I'll try and get melee geared up with full rune gear and an ice sword, and then we can go do Dragon's Den. Because I think rune gear and an ice sword just makes this easy, and then probably after that we'll go back and do these 2 once I try and grind summoning up a little bit. Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 6 of my Ancient Relic mode playthrough. So we're making some really good progress here. I've got 2 dungeons lined up today. I think I do want to try to do Golem Territory. I think it's the natural next step here instead of skipping right to Dragon's Den. I haven't done much with summoning, but I do have this barrier gem which does give me some flat barrier damage. So as long as the barriers don't regenerate, I should be able to do it. As long as the amount of damage the enemies do don't go too far beyond my auto eat. But like this guy, the Protector of Ice, at this point I've been able to just idle this because it's 60 health below my auto eat, and I'm going to show you why. While I was playing, I managed to find this hit points, which gives me 50 maximum hit points. It's a really good relic. I think that's the most important one I found. I just found this one, -2 prayer point cost for prayers. And I also got a pet, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, the Kangaroo Jack one. Lil Ron. Pretty good. Right now, I've got all my melee attack skills up to max. I've just been smacking away at Rune Knights and the purple goo monsters to get enough gold and armor. So I've got all this. Couldn't get the helmet to drop for some reason. The Amulet of Defense on. This kit is actually really good, and I've got the Ice Sword which dropped from this chest, but I've just been trying to build up my ranged kit here. But I think what I'm about to do is run from this and equip my second gear, probably just my first gear setup actually, which is the bow, and just try to get my ranged up to 40 so that I can start equipping some of this icy gear. Now, I do want to work on thieving a little bit, at least to get up to Marauder, because I want to be able to get crossbows. It's not really viable for me to craft them right now, but the Marauder can drop a adamant crossbow, which I can use. It can also drop a rune crossbow, which I can use. Marauders also drop dragon crossbows, which is level 60, but those are going to be very good as well. Problem is they don't drop bolts, but I have fletching pretty high leveled up. I can craft some bolts, that's not too big of a deal. And I have mining and smithing both leveled up, so I can make the headless bolts no problem. That's not a big deal. The issue just comes from being able to level up ranged. I'm probably just going to stick it on rapid. I should have... Do I have the gold emerald ring yet? I'm going to go get that actually, because I can kill these things really easily. Need to swap over to my other non-dungeoning food. Open up these food crates. I'll equip the shrimp. Sell these. Go ahead and move the shield over and open this. There's the plate body, that's pretty nice. I've had pretty bad luck with the plate body and the boots, or the pants. I've been mainly getting the shield, the helmet, and the boots, but these are pretty good. They give 3% DR, which is the best for ranged at level 40. So yeah, along with the rune crossbow, that should be a good enough kit for me to take down the Hall of Wizards. So I'm going to sit on this for a little bit until I get the gold emerald ring, which isn't that rare of a drop. It's down there a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. And I'll get back to you momentarily. Okay, so the gold emerald ring dropped. I wasn't looking. I actually got 2 of them on accident. That's fine. Run from this, equip that, and then back into the grind. So goal is to hit level 40 with range. I do wish I had a slightly better bow. I guess what I could do is just slowly clear bandit base with my bow. These guys should not pose any threat to me whatsoever, and I should be pretty good at being able to handle this, even with ranged against ranged. Melee would be better. That's not very efficient though. I'll just stick with this. I think this should be good enough. It'll be slower, but you should still be able to hit level 40 pretty easily. It's not like that super high level really. We're just sticking on cows. I normally can hit them like twice. And you'll see that they have a weird number of health. That's because if I go down to hit points here, minus 15% maximum hit points for the target. So these guys get minus 15% max life, which is pretty handy. I need some more bank slots really bad. I can't afford a lot of them. 1 by 5. Alright, yeah. So I'll come back to you once I'm level 40 ranged and I can start equipping my ice set. Okay, I literally just right now hit range level 40. I'm about to get in bed, so I have to finish this in the morning, but I can now equip all this ice gear on my second equipment slot. The only thing I'm missing right now is the pants. I'm forced to use the ice longbow as of right now because I don't have any crossbows. So I'm probably gonna go and work on thieving a bit in the morning and I can probably overnight these if I'm honest. Oh yeah, because I have thieving shoes. Yeah, I can overnight these. And this will just slowly level me up, so I'll probably do this overnight. And then when I get back in the morning, hopefully my thieving will be leveled up enough to where I can go down, start thieving the marauders for crossbows. And then once I get probably the rune crossbow, adamant crossbow would be good too. I'd be happy with that. But the better the crossbow is, the higher my damage and the higher my chance to hit. So the dungeon is quite a low level dungeon, so level 40 equipment should be very easy. Make it very easy. Then we get 50 more hit points, 55 more levels on everything, and we get some more skill levels. So I'll see you guys in the morning when we tackle that. Alright, so it's the next day. I've been working my dick off to try and get my ranged kit ready to go. So I leveled up thieving overnight like I said I would. Went on marauders and did those until I managed to get the rune crossbow, which is the best I can equip at level 40. I've got my ice armor. I think what I'm probably going to do is just equip the rune pants instead of going and trying to get the ice pants. It doesn't really give me that much of a detriment to range damage. Just minus 7, which isn't that big of a deal. But it does give me 2 extra percent damage reduction, so it's pretty good. And then I have my elite amulet of defense on here, and right now I'm fletching up some topaz bolts to use. And I think this should be pretty good for clearing the Hall of Wizards. This should make it quite easy. So once these bolts are done fletching up and I feel like I have enough, I'm going to run in there and we'll see what we can do. Okay, I've just made 1,000 bolts. I think that's probably good enough. So now I'm going to try and do this. It should be pretty easy. It's far back in the dungeon, so this shouldn't be a problem. But wizards do tend to do a lot of damage. Hopefully we can get through this okay. Oh, I should probably swap food first. I doubt I'll be able to idle it or anything like that, but I should be able to clear it at least one time. So the dark wizards can't kill me, but I assume the boss is going to be able to because these guys are kind of close. So I'll probably have to manual heal. Alright, I think one more dark wizard, and then we're on to the boss. Alright, elder wizard. Nope, he can't kill me. Okay, so we're chilling. I can just sit here and let this go, but obviously we're going to clear this. So you'll see me again once I can pick what skills I want to level up. Alright, he's a one hit. He's a one shot. Okay, so now we're into this. Ooh, astrology's nice. Slayer is really good. Let's go ahead and get archaeology up. Do herb lore. Ooh, cartography. Getting cartography up to 35 is really good, so now that I have that at 50, that I can pretty much do most of the things I would want to do at this point in the game in a cartography. Now, in terms of the next dungeon I would want to clear, which is Golem territory, I might actually go and have a go at the Dragon's Den first. Reason being that I was looking at the wiki and these barrier guys have so much barrier. I only do 15 barrier damage per attack without summoning. So it's kind of, I guess I can show you real quick. The first, nothing can kill me. So I mean, realistically, I should be able to get through this. I think that the final boss might be able to kill me. The C15. And also my chance to hit on these guys is really low. So let's just check out Dragon's Den really fast and see if I can maybe do this. I'm gonna guess this is gonna be really low. Oh, these guys do a lot of damage though. Yeah, Elder Dragon does 470, which is absolutely bonkers. Even with my DR, that's like way above my AoE threshold. He'd definitely kill me. So yeah, between this episode and the next episode, I'm gonna have to call it here, but I'm gonna work on summoning a bunch and try and get some more high damage summoning up, and then we can try and clear Golem territory. Not much I can do in terms of actually increasing my gear, in terms of like the difference between level 40 and level 45. So this is probably what I'm gonna have to stick to be honest, other than getting a rune helmet, but I wasn't able to get that to drop. I would like to get better gloves, and now I do have Slayer up to level 40, which means that I can get into the runic, oh no, I can't get into runic ruins, that stinks, but I can get into the Holy Isles, and I can get paladin gloves. And paladin gloves are way better than the garbage gloves I have on right now. And then I have the crystal caves here, which I can also get into at Slayer 40. And these guys can drop some good stuff, like this guy can drop bolts. Yeah, they drop bolts. This guy can, yeah, they all drop bolts, so that's cool. And then whatever this stuff is, I have no idea. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 7 of my Ancient Relic playthrough. So, pretty fast between last episode and this one. I've been doing a bunch of stuff. I've got the paladin gloves now, both on my melee and my range, so that's a little bit of extra damage reduction. I went and I got the cape of range preservation. Turns out it does absolutely nothing in this, unfortunately. I got Slayer up to level 40. I haven't done much in the crystal caves, but if I ever need to grind for bolts, I'll be sure to go in there, because these guys seem pretty easy. But the main sauce of everything is that... Let me move everything I need over to my melee character real quick. I've got my melee geared up here, but the main thing is that I've done a bunch with summoning. I've got these wolves and I have these occultists. So my max summoning damage is 99 now. I think this should be good enough. I don't have a synergy between these two. I'm sure if I go in here and look, it'll tell me what level I need. Mark of, yeah, here. So I need to get wolf up to level 2, but I just made these, so don't really have that yet. I haven't been doing much since I made them, other than in Slayer. But yeah, I think this kit is very good. Got all my melee combat and hit points up to the max it can be right now. So this video is literally just probably going to be me clearing Golem territory. So we're gonna go ahead and, oh wait, no, let me swap my food. Running low on food now. Might have to go back and grind chicken coop a bunch of times to get stock back up on food. The clear speed on that should be pretty crazy now, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, now I can do significantly more damage to these guys. Other than the fact that my chance to hit is low, I guess I can turn this on to help out a little bit. Main thing here is my low chance to hit and the fact that they heal every 2 turns. They also do 50% reflect damage, but that's not a big deal really. But whenever, yep, there they go. Yep, start going down on them now that the barrier is down. Yeah, the healing is not substantial at all. It's just I need to get pretty lucky on actually hitting. Thankfully, I have these woodcutting lesser relics, which give plus 10% of max hit added to min hit. So I should be hitting for at least a decent amount every time I do land an attack, which is quite nice. But here it seems like I'm missing a lot. Problem is, I can't really get a better sword than this. I think the rune sword is slightly better, but it has less strength bonuses and everything, and I really like the frozen wind ability. But regardless, first enemy is down. We have another one of these. One thing I'm noticing is that the 15% reduced hit points is also affecting the barrier, so that is extremely nice. So yeah, I know for a fact that I looked at the wiki, nothing that's in here can kill me. So I'll get back to you whenever we actually get to the final boss. Or, you know, if I get to a point where I can't kill this stuff anymore and it's healing more than I can damage it. Which I don't think is going to happen, but we'll see. As long as my chance to hit doesn't go down dramatically. See, now it just went up like crazy, so we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Alright, just defeated the dungeon. It literally took so long. But we're here now, and we're ready to go. So let's do fletching here. Let's do herb lore. I'll do Slayer here. Farming, absolutely. Farming again. Alright, getting farming up to 55 is good because I haven't been able to plant anything other than corn. So I'm definitely going to grind this level up. But I didn't really get much I wanted. Getting up to level 50. Getting up to level 50 kind of lets me use some slightly better gear. Can't really get better melee armor. But I can use blue dragon hide armor, and I can use the wave spells on magic. So that's pretty nice. I can also spend this time to try and get ancient armor. So I can definitely grind out Hall of Wizards, but that won't be able to be equipped until level 70, at least the wizard gear. So I probably won't do that for another while. But yeah, blue dragonhide is pretty big. I can also get the desert saber. I did level up Slayer, so now I should have a high enough level to get into the arid plains. So here, I don't think the desert saber is, yeah, Turkle Giant, so I can do that. And that's level 50, that's a better weapon. So I might go do that at some point. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 8 of my Ancient Relic mode playthrough. So, I've been pretty busy. First thing I did was go and get a bunch more food by clearing out chicken coop overnight, and then I went and I idled on Spider Forest a bunch. So I've got some blue dragonhide gear now on my ranged. I've also got my ranged up to level 50 and all of my melee skills up to level 50. I've been working on farming watermelons and stuff, so I've got a decent supply of those for later. I noticed last night I completely forgot. I need to go clear this Mylite caves. Completely missed that one, but I should be able to do that. And then getting all the skills up 5 more levels should push me over the edge. Oh, also big important thing I leveled up Slayer a bunch, got the desert hat, went into the arid plains, I think, right? Yeah, arid plains. And I killed a bunch of those sand giants to get this desert saber. And this thing is really good, so that's a really nice melee weapon upgrade. I'll probably do it with ranged, just because the final boss is magic. But yeah, let's go. This shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's way behind. Like, I'm way ahead of this now at this point. I should be able to clear this pretty easy, hopefully. So let's see. So far, so easy. But yeah, like I said, this shouldn't be any kind of problem. I hope from clearing this I can get some higher prayer levels, because I can only really do these, and this is kind of stinky. Doesn't really help me all that much. I would at least like to have 2 that I could turn on. Yeah, this is the final boss, and it can't even kill me, not even close, so it should be pretty easy. Cool. So, thieving. Yeah, let's get thieving to 99, sure. Definitely rune crafting here. Some smithing. And some more rune crafting. That's not too bad. I really did need those rune crafting levels. Because I was only able to craft up to earth rune here. Yeah, I completely forgot about that. So now I have that done. Probably chill and try to get up to 55 on everything. Shouldn't take me too long. And then I'll try to do Unholy Forest. What I'll probably have to do is go into summoning and make some more tablets for that. I don't know how many tablets I'm sitting at right now. I'm at 350 wolves and 1,300 occultists. I also did find, I have wolf maxed out now, by the way, and I found centaur and minotaur, so I need to start making these so I can hopefully get those synergies unlocked, because that would be very, very helpful. But yeah, I'll probably get back to you in a little bit whenever I level up everything enough and have those tablets, and we're gonna have a go at that dungeon. Alright, I got super bored waiting on my levels to go, so I'll do that later. I think I should still be able to do Unholy Forest pretty easily. Final boss might give me a little bit of trouble, but it shouldn't be a big deal. I did do some more summoning, so I got some more wolves. And this is pretty good. I get plus 20% evasion and minus 20% enemy evasion on top of the occultist, which gives... Oh wait, never mind. I'm silly. So yeah, whenever I'm full health, they get a bunch of like lower evasion and I get higher evasion. So it stops me from having to go through as much food, and it does like a pretty decent amount of damage. Wait, I think I have a better ring I can wear. I think I got like a cool ring. Yeah, here, look, the Barrier Hunter ring. Plus 5% summoning familiar damage added as extra damage to barrier. So now I get a little bit of extra damage whenever I think for whenever I hit the barrier, like when I'm attacking, not my summons. So that's pretty nice. Why is this tree so mad? What does a tree have to be mad about? I am up to 30% damage reduction, so this stuff can't kill me so far. I mean, this is only the second enemy type we've seen, so we'll have to wait and see what it looks like later, but as of right now, nothing can kill me. I shouldn't run out of summoning tablets here. They do have pretty high barrier health, but I think I should be okay. Alright, we're getting a little farther into the dungeon now. I'm up against these magic enemy guys, and still pretty good. They definitely can't kill me yet. Nothing can kill me yet, so that's good. Hopefully the rest of this will just be a breeze. If it's not, then I can always go and finish leveling up all my combat skills before coming back. But I'm pretty sure, especially with the final enemy of this being ranged, that I should be pretty well off here. Pretty good, but we'll see. Alright, moving on to the enemy before the last. We're at 500 wolf tablets, so it's not looking the best. We're running down on about half of the tablets I started with, but it should be enough hopefully to get us through these last two enemies. Alright, we're on to the final boss here. Looks like the most he can do is, well, he applies some stacks to me of evasion, but he can't really do that much. He can only do up to, it looked like it peaked at 222. So that's pretty close to my auto eat threshold, but I have a decent chance to hit because melee versus ranged. So this should be pretty good. Yeah, see, he's applying higher damage stacks, consuming rage and angry grudge. So yeah, he got up to 225 for a second there. So as long as he doesn't do too many of those stacks, he can't get above my auto eat, and even if he does, it'll be barely. Alright, we just got through his barrier, so we gotta start doing his damage to his health. He does heal. Yeah, 5% of current target's current hit points dealt is damage. Wait, where's the healing coming from? Yeah, giving them plus 5% of current hit points dealt as damage and healed when hitting with an attack for 5 turns. So he does have a little bit of, I guess, life steal pretty much. But this is going pretty good. Got through the barrier. We're just chunking away at him now. Seems like we have this one in the bag for sure. Nice. Okay, farming. Slayer for sure. Mining. Summoning. Rune crafting. Not too bad. Now we're up to level 60. That opens up a little bit more for us in terms of what I can actually equip. For example, I think I can equip dragon crossbows now. I think I may have sold the one I had before, but let's open up this chest. Oh, yeah, I have no idea what this is for. I was using these shrimps to make the wolf tablets. Let me look real quick and see what I can equip at level 60 so I can get an idea of what I should try to go for next. Yeah, so I can equip dragonite gear now. That's kind of difficult to get from just, like, I can't really get it super efficiently from stuff. I know I can get a dragon helmet from thieving. And is my thieving high enough? Oh yeah, my thieving's 99. So I can get down into this fort and thieve these for knight's capes, which is 1% extra DR, and then I can thieve the knight for dragon helmet, which will be nice. And then I need to go as well and get the sandstorm ring, so that's a good goal. I probably should have got that before. But yeah, I can equip dragon crossbow now and red dragon hide armor. I don't think I have to do anything with ranged for a while. Yeah, because I have dragon's den and I have volcanic cave. Well, this I guess would be next after dragon's den. But I know dragon's den is melee mostly, so I'll probably focus on getting more melee gear for the time being between this episode and the next one. I'll probably want to try and get dragon claw. That'd be pretty damn good. Because this is mainly only for slash, like the rest of the bonuses are pretty terrible. But if I could go into Highlands, which I did get my Slayer level high enough to do, and I've been grinding a bunch of Slayer coins just when I'm leveling up my combat skills, I can go in and start killing these griffins, get the Dragon Claw. And that'd be a pretty good weapon for clearing Volcanic Cave. Well, I guess Dragon's Den in this, and then I'll probably want to get Sunset Rapier for Volcanic Cave. And then once I clear these two, I'll be level 70. So I can get Sunset Rapier. I can equip the Ancient Armor from this. So yeah, that's pretty good. In terms of magic, I don't think I'll probably mess with that too much for right now. I'll probably save that grinding levels for that until later. I don't really need to mess with magic up until I get to the Earth God dungeon. I don't think. I'll have to look at Trickery Temple to see like what kind of enemies there are, especially the boss enemy, so I know what combat type I should be going in with. But yeah, pretty much probably what the immediate next thing I'm gonna do is grind up. How many Slayer coins is the ring? It's 50,000, so I can buy it. So I just need to get Slayer up to level 60, and then I can go in to the Highlands and get the Dragon Claw. That's probably my next goal. And then overnight, I'll probably work on thieving, get thieving leveled up so that hopefully I can get into the fort pretty soon. Yeah, because my Slayer level is high now, I can go into the Runic Ruins, kill these thieves. They drop Gloves of Silence, which are really good thieving gloves. And I need to get the thieving cape as well from the Marauders. I did get Chapeau Noir, which is really great. especially for grinding for that dragon claw. That'll make that a bit easier. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 9 of my Ancient Relics mode playthrough. So, I've been doing a lot of grinding between the last episode and this one. I've got the Knight's Cape finally, that's done. I also managed to level up Slayer, get into the Highlands, and get the Dragon Claw, so that's done. And then, once I kept leveling up my thieving, I got the Dragon Helm, and then, ground up some silver and gold, so that's fully upgraded, so that's really nice. And I think my melee kit is just about done for Dragon's Den. Only other thing I can think to get is the Sandstorm Ring, so that's what I'm grinding out right now. So basically, the Dragon Helmet gives 6% DR, so my peak is 39% DR. So I think Dragon's Den is going to be kind of hard. I'm not going to be able to idle it, obviously. But I think that I can do it. I think that it is completely possible for me and reasonable for me to try and go play it. So yeah, I'm going to sit here until I get the Sandstorm Ring, get back to you guys once I have it, and we're going to have a go at Dragon's Den. And if you're liking the series so far and you've watched through some of my other Melvor Idol series, you like the way I do my recordings, you can go ahead and check out my new series I started on Terraria, another one of my favorite games. I think it's going to be pretty good, so yeah, if you like my content, go check that out. But otherwise, let's continue with the video. Alright, I've been waiting a very long time. This thing is not going to drop, and it's fine. The only thing it would help with really is my clear speed. Doesn't give me any actual, value as to whether I would be able to clear the dungeon or not. So I'm going to put my good food on. I'm going to go put my helmet on. And we're going to have a go. Dragon's Den. Hit it in. All these trash mobs at the start won't be able to do anything. Chance to hit should be a bit better with the Dragon Claw. I also got this, which is cool. So every time I land an attack, they get minus 1% melee evasion for the rest of the fight, which will be really valuable against the high HP bosses. Yeah, so the final boss can technically kill me, but it's unlikely. I'm already putting a bunch of work in on him, so not a big deal. Melee evasion's going down. Just a hit. It's going up. We got this in the bag, I think. There he goes. Okay, prayer finally. Prayer again, let's go. Smithing up, sure. Rune crafting's good. Slayer's really good. Alright, cool. Next dungeon is the Trickery Temple. Another barrier dungeon. The chest we get from this. Give us some... Ooh. A bunch of cool looking stuff. Seems like a bunch of stuff specifically designed for combating barriers. So yeah, I'll have to look through the wiki on that and see what the enemies are like. Because the jump in levels is pretty insane. It goes up like 200 levels, but I'm gonna need to clear it to get to level 70 before Volcanic Cave so that I can start equipping like Sunset Rapier and Ancient Claw and stuff like that, which will all make that clear a little bit easier. But for now, I'm gonna work on leveling up Prayer. Probably just going through Slayer tasks. I can level up both of these together, and I'll put on Strength and Clarity. And then I'll level up Prayer a bit. The higher I get that, the better. I have it up to level 40, so I can get down to here, which I think this might be Safeguard actually, so that'd be pretty nice to get. But yeah, in a second I'll look to this, see if we can get that done today. If not, I'll get back to you and let you know. Alright, so I'm looking on the wiki. It seems like every single monster in the Trickery Temple is magic, and the highest max hit is 500. So it is actually attainable, reasonably attainable. Main problem is just ranged gear. I don't really have that good of ranged gear. Level 60, I think all I have, well actually level 60 I might have some better stuff available. Yeah, I can get red dragon hide, so I might have to do that. And I have dragon crossbow I think as well that I thieved up, yeah, here. So I need to level up ranged a bunch. So that's probably basically the only thing I'll spend my time doing between this episode and the next one. Tonight I'll probably just craft up a bunch of bolts and then work on getting ranged up to 60. Then I can grind probably Spider Forest a bunch of times to get the red dragon hide gear. And then once I have that, all three fully upgraded, I'll go into... I'll probably just end up... because you only get the pants, the armor, and the glove things. So I'll probably just end up putting the rune boots and the dragon helmet and the rune shield on with the crossbow. I think I'd probably be pretty okay. And then we'll clear that Trickery Temple. So I'll probably have to work on summoning some as well. Get some more tablets up. Right now I'm looking at 200 wolves and 500 occultists is what I'm sitting at right now. But that shouldn't be too bad, getting more of them. Hello everybody, and welcome to episode 10 of my Ancient Relic mode playthrough. At this moment, I'm just working on getting some new summoning tablets I got leveled up, finding some more marks. If you didn't know, in Melvor Idol, if you have the summoning tablet equipped, if it's a combat tablet, you're 2 times more likely to find it if you have it equipped. I think it's like 2.5 times if it's non-combat. But yeah, I'm just running Minotaurs right now, trying to get some more marks. I only need one more to get to level 2. And I'm just trying to unlock some of the higher level synergies, because right now I only have the tier 1 summoning synergies, like these guys. Getting Minotaur to level 2 would give me some more options, but I really want to get Centaur up to level 2 as well, because I'm about to go into a dungeon where I'm going to be using ranged. Speaking of ranged, let's take a look at my ranged kit really fast. I'm going to replace these with stuff for my melee kit, but right now, Elite Amulet of Defense, Knight's Cape, Dragon Crossbow, all upgraded red dragonhide gear, and then I'm running sapphire bolts right now. But yeah, I'm gonna just put melee stuff on for these, and I think that should be okay. I'm not gonna be able to idle this next dungeon for a while, but I should be able to clear it at least. The Trickery Temple. It's all magic enemies, and I get a second tier 2 food box out of it. So I can get like sharks and stuff out of that, which is far better. But yeah, some pretty good loot out of that. But right now I'm just trying to get some more Minotaur tablets. I only need one more to level it up. And then I'm going to get to crafting some more Centaur tablets and then try and get that up to level 2 as well. Probably take me about an hour to get both of those level up to level 2. And then I'll craft a bunch more. And we'll equip the best energy we have and go into this dungeon, because I think we should be able to handle it. But I just want to be sure that I can deal with those barriers pretty efficiently. I've also hit max level prayer for right now. So I do have safeguard now, and I have up to tier 3 of some of these. I have protect item, which is nice. I have Hawkeye, so I'm probably going to put Sharp Eye and Hawkeye on. I don't know if the 1% damage reduction is really going to help me here. It's definitely not going to push me over that barrier to being able to idle it. I've done a bunch of cartography. So I've explored around all the way around here and done a bunch of stuff. I did discover a couple new dig sites. I think this one and this one are both new. Stoneworkers is one that I can do, and Secret Mines I can do. And then I found another one that's this one, level 55. So I'll probably push for that. Between videos, I'll try and level this up. Look through the wiki and see if there's any items I really want. Did some astrology because I got some Stardust from one of the cartography finds. So I have some more accuracy rating and hidden attack level and stuff like that, but my max astrology is not super high, so I can't get to anything that good. But yeah, I'm just gonna get this summoning leveled up, get all my marks that I need, and then I'll get back to you once I have all the tablets and we can go in and challenge that dungeon. So I completely gave up on trying to level up Centaur. I used like 500 tablets and I did not get a single other mark. So I'm just going to run the Occultist and Wolf synergy with my ranged here. I'm probably going to stock up on some more bolts real fast before I try and run through this. I do have some smithing lesser relics, which are pretty nice, and they give me like evasion and damage reduction, so that's not too bad. I'm going to smelt up some iron really fast and then make some bolts. Get some more bolts. I did get some more sapphires because I did wood cutting for a bit when I was trying to make some of the tablets. So I should be able to make a decent amount of sapphire bolts. Yeah, right now I've got 888 sapphires, so I can make a bunch of bolts. So I'm just gonna make like maybe 1,000 or so, and then once I do that, we're gonna go through this dungeon real fast and hopefully, you know, beat it, and we'll get some more levels, combat levels. Hitting level 70 is really nice. This is gonna be kind of difficult, but hopefully we can get through it. A lot of these items look really cool. I haven't like looked into them too much on the wiki, but I really like the idea of all the barrier stuff. Alright, so I just crafted up 1,000 more bolts. I'm not sure if there's any better ring I could put on for this fight. Oh, yeah, this would probably be pretty good for this barrier dungeon. That's probably pretty good. And I'll throw my other Knight's Cape on because I was doing some wood cutting a minute ago. And I think this is the best I can do. So I've got my synergy with Occultist and Wolf. I get just some extra evasion and the enemy loses evasion. And I have a little bit of lifesteal. Maximum summoning hit is 103, which isn't too bad. I'm not sure how much damage I'll do to the barrier. Not very much, probably. I lost my barrier gem because I died at one point. So hopefully this won't be too bad. But I've got my good food on, and we're going to have a go at the Trickery Temple. This is pretty much like the best gear I can have on my ranged character right now. And the first enemy can already almost kill me. Main problem is, now that I'm noticing, this guy has barrier regeneration. Every 7 attack turns, he regenerates 25% barrier. Let's see how much that is. That should be this turn. Okay, so it's about 300, so I can chip away at this. My chance to hit is 80%, and obviously my summoning borrows my chance to hit, so it is worth using these prayers right now. I just need to get like a few lucky summoning hits in a row, because obviously I'm using tier 1 summons right now, because I had bad luck getting marks for the other summons. I guess I could just run the tier 2 summons without worrying too much about synergies, and they would do more damage. So if I really can't get through this, I'll probably do that. But I'm going to let this go for a little bit and see if I can even beat this first enemy. Because I am slowly chipping away at the barrier. Main problem being that the barrier is going to continue to regenerate after I break it. So I'm going to have to constantly deal with the barrier even after I get through it the first time. I didn't realize that this was a problem I was going to have with this. I might have to invest a bunch more time into summoning before I can deal with this. And look into the wiki on some better ways to deal with barriers. Alright, I'm going to try this real quick. I've got plenty of wood and stuff. So I'm going to go in here. And I'm going to make some more summoning tablets real fast for the tier 2 summons. And we're going to have a go with just some higher damage summons. I've got these minotaurs. And then I'll make some centaurs as well. And I think those are the best damage summons I can get right now, really. And if this doesn't work, then I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board, I guess, and spend a bunch more time in summoning. Okay, I made a few centaur tablets. So we're just going to have a go with this first enemy again. With these level 2 tablets to see if this is even good enough to fight this right now, because I might just have to go in and do more leveling for summoning overnight. Oh, every time he regens the barrier, he gets a barrier regen debuff stack. Oh, this is putting in, these guys are putting in work. I did twice the barrier maximum hit, I guess, with these guys, but they're doing a lot better already. Okay, there we go. I'm getting some hits in this time. I mean, even with higher tier stuff, honestly, this seems like it's gonna take a long time. And I'm gonna have to get a lot of tablets for this because of the regen. So it'll probably take a significant amount of grinding. But yeah, it seems like the tier 2 tablets probably would be good enough. At least for this first enemy. I'm not sure if leveling them up increases the summoning damage. I'll have to look into summoning a bit more on the wiki. But yeah, for sure, I'm probably gonna grind out more summoning overnight. And then tomorrow morning, I'll have a good, like, honest go at this dungeon with the best stuff I can get right now. Because my summoning max level is like 85. Like, it's pretty high. I just haven't really worked on it that much because I haven't seen a reason to. But now I am seeing a reason to, so I'll probably grind that out. But yeah, obviously I don't have enough tablets to deal with this right now. But yeah, I'll work on this tonight and a little bit in the morning. And then next time you see me, I'll have an extreme amount of tablets and some higher level summoning. And probably some decent synergies to make this fight a little bit easier. And we'll clear it out. So, it's been a while, but I'm finally making my final tablets I think I'll need to get through this dungeon. I did a lot, so I was looking at stuff. I found this helmet, these upgraded things, which give me extra barrier damage and stuff. So it's a little less damage reduction, but I think this will be pretty helpful because plus 30 flat barrier damage added to my summons and plus 5% summoning familiar damage. This took a while to get because I did some grinding for barrier dust, and then I had to go into cartography and get all the way down here and find this thing so that I could go into the monkey cave combat area and kill these slime shooters to get these sapping barrier gems to upgrade it. But I think it'll be pretty helpful for clearing this dungeon. And yeah, I just finished up my last summoning tablets. So I'm sitting at currently a little over 1,000 of each of these. I think this is the best I can do. So I'm going to just have a good go at this dungeon. And hopefully we can clear it now so I don't have to worry about it anymore. Oh, whoops, I forgot to put on my ring. I really need to clean out my bank. But yeah, let's just have a go here. Alright, I have dungeon equipment swapping now. I completely forgot. I did have some better food I might want to put on. Yeah, these sharks. I'll use these for this. Because the later enemies are definitely going to be able to kill me if I'm not paying attention. Putting some good work in on this guy. Not bad, not bad. Slowly but surely. The barrier regen is really annoying, but it's not too bad. I get these strength stats now, which give me extra maximum hit minus attack interval. That's from strength. That's the strength relic. I think I have all of them now. Yeah, so that's this one right here. And I also get plus 10% damage to bonus bosses, which I didn't really see. But yeah, that's pretty cool. We've gotten through the first magic mirror. So we're on to the second one. There's 2 of each enemies in here and then the final boss. I think anything past the second enemy type bullfight will be able to kill me. And the boss will be able to kill me really easily. So I just have to pay close attention and I should be okay. Alright, second magic mirror is down. Check and see if this next enemy can kill me. No, but very close. I hope that I'm able to do this. I really don't know what my next logical step will be. If I can't. But damn, I can't do anything to this guy. Oh, never mind. We're doing something. But he just heals back up. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, it looks like I'm missing one upload this week. I gotta do more. I'm gonna just let this go and see what happens. Alright, so it has literally been so long, like a few days, and I've been grinding a lot of different stuff. So I have a bunch of tablets ready. I've got Cyclopses now, and the Centaurs. I have this Melvor helmet, which should help out a little bit. I think I told you guys about that last time. But I just made this Elite Amulet of Ranged, which does give 1% DR still. But it gives a bunch of ranged attack bonus, and one of my main problems I'm noticing with this dungeon is that I just have a really low chance to hit on anything past like the first enemy. It's a little rough, so hopefully this should push us over the edge to where I can actually do this. So same deal, I'm going to turn on both of my ranged accuracy rating skills prayers that I have, and we're just going to run into it and see if we can do it. Hopefully these I believe the elite amulet of ranged helps out. This has definitely been the most difficult and most annoying thing so far in this game mode. So I would love to just get it over with. This guy can hit pretty hard. 334 is the number I'm looking at for manually eating. And I'm looking for Marionette. That's the only, yeah, Marionette's the only one that can kill me. I'm looking for 334. Okay, we're starting to damage him. This is doable, Gotta keep an eye on my health. I'm scared I'm gonna run out of food. I can always swap to lobsters if I have to. He does heal. Keep an eye on Marionette, because that can kill me. But as long as I pay attention, I think we have this. There's Marionette again, gotta heal. We're so close. He's gonna get his barrier up one more time, I think. Unless? Yep, we're so close. We have this. As long as I pay attention. Come on, just die. Oh my god. That was the most stressful dungeon so far. I was definitely a little undergeared, I think. Or something. That was rough. But we got it done. Smithing, I really want to get up. Because I got from astrology, or cartography, I got a bunch of, really nice ore. So I can definitely grind that level up pretty easy. My heart is racing from an idle game right now. We got some garbage drops from that. Meat pizza slice, I don't care. But yeah, now we have level 70 max on everything, which gives me so much room to do more stuff. Level 70 is really huge. Level 70 lets me equip ancient armor on melee and black dragon hide on ranged, which is really nice. I need to start equipping emerald bolts as well at this point. Not much I can do with ranged other than black dragon hide. I have to be level 80 to equip the ancient ranged gear, but I don't really have to worry about ranged for a while. The next dungeons we're going to go into is Volcanic Cave. And actually I think it's Water God first, so that might be kind of stressful. But we do have Cult Grounds, which is another barrier dungeon, of course, before the Water God. So that should give us a nice little barrier to hit 80 and get ancient ranged gear before we have to go into the God dungeons. Hello everybody, and welcome back to episode 11 of my Ancient Relics mode playthrough. So, I've been really busy. We've got our full melee kit here. I think this is the best I can do for going into Volcanic Cave. I've got my full magic set. I went and leveled it up to 70 and got all the ancient relic or ancient wizard gear, another early amulet of defense in the knight's cape. Need to get a better one-handed staff and a shield, but we'll talk about that in a minute. And then I have a third set ready. I grounded out Slayer for a while I was leveling up magic, but this is ready for ranged. I also ground out Dragon's Den a bunch, so I have ancient crossbows and I have 2 ancient dragonhide shields now for ranged and magic. Once I hit level 80 ranged, I can equip those and that'll be really nice. But my goal for right now is to get a better one-handed wand and a shield. I'll probably go for a rune shield on this. My rune crafting is level 70, but I'll probably end up killing these angels until I can get the powerful magic wand. I don't think there's a better thing I can get really. Okay, it seems like the Dark Wizard is significantly easier to get it from. So I'll grind out this really quick, and then my smithing is high enough level to where I can just, isn't it? No, it's not. But I'll probably just kill the rune knights for it. It's not that hard to get. Once I get the magic wand, the powerful magic wand, I would love to get the elite magic wand, but that requires 100 of the powerful magic wand, so I'm not sure. Yeah, I'll probably just let this go for a minute and see if I can get it from here. I'll do the long version if I can't, but hopefully this will drop pretty easily. Alright, I just got the wand to drop. It is a little bit worse than my mystic staff, but obviously this is a two-handed, so it is going to be a little bit worse. My main thing is just ensuring that I have damage reduction, like the most damage reduction that I can possibly have. So now I'm going to go in and fight these rune knights to get a rune shield. The main reason I'm trying to gear up magic so much is because of the final boss of Volcanic Cave being Malx and being melee. Being able to use magic for that is really handy actually. So right now I'm at 25% DR. With this I'll be at 30, and then I get a 1.25 times modifier for the combat triangle. So I think I'll be pretty good. I can also put on the silver diamond ring. I think I only have one, but I can always go get a different one. So I'm gonna kill these things till the rune shield drops. Probably gonna have to go make some more runes. The best spell that I have the actual runes available for right now is this fire blast. I need more fire runes and more air runes, or the combination runes, which are more efficient. Yeah, this hopefully shouldn't take this too long. The shield is a pretty common drop from these. But yeah, just gonna try and get that shield to drop and then I'll get back to you. Alright, the rune shield was taking too long, so I just swapped to killing adamant knights. I just got the adamant shield, so now I just need to get enough silver. I have enough gold I think to upgrade it, so I just need to get the silver. So I'm just gonna mine some of that real quick. Really happy that I can just mine it instead of having to kill enemies for it. It's really nice. Alright, so it's the next day. I've got a bunch of gear ready to go. finished up gearing up magic. I found the elite amulet of magic overnight. Got the adamant shield. I couldn't get the rune shield to drop, so I just swapped to this. Leveled it up all the way, and then I got silver diamond rings for all classes with a little bit of extra DR. Ranged, I don't think I'm comfortable using in this fight because I just can't really hit a nice power spike on it right now. But I think magic and melee should be good enough to get this done with these prayers on. So let's have a go. Swap to my lobsters for the first little bit here. Make sure I'm on my good spell. Yeah, melee is just, my melee kit is just way better. Like so much better. Oh, I still have elite amulet of looting on. Alright, so far up to vicious serpent, nothing can do that much damage to me, but fire spirit can't kill me either on my melee, so that's nice. Okay, up to Pratt. Pratt can't kill me either. Now Melvor does insane damage, so he probably will be able to kill me. Go ahead and swap to magic. Manual heal to full. Actually, no, he can't kill me. Wow, I can't idle it because I have the equipment swap. But this is actually pretty good. He can't actually even kill me. So I'm like perfectly geared up for this because it's by like 3 health he can't kill me. So without safeguard, I don't think I'd be able to do it. But yeah, I just can just sit here and let this go. That's really nice. I was really scared about this dungeon, but it was not that big of a deal at all. Now the next dungeon is another barrier one that I have to do, the cult grounds, because I can't do this yet. I want to get to level 80 before I do that so I can equip some better ranged gear. Like I showed you guys earlier, I already have most of it. So once I defeat this, get some nice stuff. I might have to go back and do this a few times to get some of these barrier damaging things, which would be probably pretty nice. My summoning is pretty high level now. I've got it up to 66 and I have a lot of marks that are pretty well leveled up. I need to get this yak going. I didn't notice that I had that. Oh, the dungeon cleared itself. Let's get cartography up. Let's get summoning to 99. Let's get prayer up. Cartography to 90. Not bad. Got prayer up to a max of 70 now, so we can go all the way down here. We just get these 4. Got cartography up to 90. Very nice. I can clear most of the map now. Not all of it. Yeah, there's some that are level 100 up in this whole corner. Summoning is up to 99, which means I can get pretty much everything, I think, that I care about. I can get up to devil and dragon and stuff, which is all really good. Tortoise is also really good, which I get at 70. So that's really nice. Got the elite chest and our first fire cape, which is really good. Don't really care about the lore, but I'll probably go through and clear it a few more times and see what kinds of drops I can get, because that didn't take all that long, to be honest. So I'll do that real fast. Alright, I cleared it 3 times, just enough to get fire cape for all of my equipment sets, so I can get rid of these knight's cape. Go ahead and open these food boxes first. I don't really care about these. The one thing I'm hoping for from these is the shield. I got nothing. So I'm definitely going to have to clear that more. Probably grind out all my attack skills before I grind that out a bit more. The reason the shield is the most valuable is because it has the most upgrade potential. Because I can go from 5% up to 8% and take reduced damage from dragon breath. I've already been hoarding some dragon bones. Here I have 1300. You need like 7500 or something to upgrade it fully, but figured holding on to some of them couldn't hurt. Regardless of what piece I get, I'm gonna have to grind out silver and gold a lot, but hopefully after 1 or 2 ancient pieces, because obviously right now I can't idle it. I can technically idle it on magic, I think. I'm not sure if Pratt would be able to kill me on my magic kit. I wasn't really looking. Malx can definitely kill my melee kit, so that won't be for a while. But we got the cult grounds up next. Not going to worry about Air God dungeon yet. Once I clear this 100 times, Volcanic Cave, I can get Slicing Winds for magic, which is going to be really good. Final boss for the cult grounds is magic, which is kind of rough considering the limit I have on my ranged gear right now. But I'll definitely probably grind out the Trickery Temple some and get some of the barrier stuff I can get from here, like the Eroding Amulet and the Eroding Ring, and maybe the Summoner's Defender as well. We'll have to see what I can get and what everything does, and then I'll just try and figure that out for my kit for going into the cult grounds. But in the meantime, I'm going to work on summoning a bit, try and get this up and unlock some new synergies. Got Cyclops to level 3, and a bunch of them are up to really high levels now. I've unlocked a significant amount of the synergies, but hopefully I can get some of the higher level ones now that I've got some of the higher level summons unlocked, like the Yak. Also unlocked a Witch, and I got this pretty high up, I think. Which I got up to mark level 2, but it's pretty close to 3. So this will be pretty good once I can get this up. But we need to focus on the ranged ones. I do have a Centaur up to level 5, which is really good. So I'll probably do some research and figure out what the best synergy is with that. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Melvor Idol Ancient Relics playthrough. Been a while, had a lot going on, and did a lot of grinding. So, I think with the gear I have now, I got the full ancient set, full leveled up. I think it's for the best to skip Cult Grounds and try and clear Air God Dungeon first, and that way I can get some good ranged gear and hit level 80 so I can equip the God gear and then go back and do Cult Grounds. I think that's my best bet because that dungeon is full magic and I can't really get good ranged gear right now. So I'm going to throw on Safeguard and Chivalry, and I got these things, if I can find them. Yeah, here. So they give me a bunch of extra stuff. I do a little bit of damage to myself, but I gain 50 max health points, which is really good. Pushes my auto up a little bit. So yeah, we're going to just try and go in and get this Air God dungeon finished so that we can try and move on. Hopefully this doesn't give me too much of a problem. I do have the best gear on I can really get right now, so hopefully I'm able to clear this fairly easily. I got a bunch of fish. I have a lot of watermelon as well. I stopped for a while. I was grinding a lot of dragons, and I stopped, went into the wet forest, and I killed these sweaty monsters a bunch to get the salmon and stuff. So now I've got a good amount of food, some lobsters as well, pretty nice. Alright, I'm off to Voltaire, looking pretty good so far. The guy before this was melee and could technically kill me, but I just swapped from Chivalry over to Protect from melee and got through that pretty easy. We'll see on the final boss here though, and he can't kill me even close. Cool. So we're just going to clear this. I guess it was a good decision to do this before the other one. Once I get hit points up to 80, I'm pretty sure that we won't be able to die to this dungeon anymore. Especially if we manage to get the gloves out of this first chest. That'd be really helpful. Or scrolls, sorry. If we're able to get the gloves, I can throw those on my melee character once we get ranged up to 80, which I'll probably go grind out immediately after this. And then I'll be able to sit on here and idle a few times to try and get the other gear for my ranged kit. But yeah, this was pretty easy. And we're done. We can get farming up. I'm gonna get agility up. I'm gonna get max smithing out. That's pretty good. I get fletching up. I get township up. Cool. Township has been locked at 40 for the longest time, and I've just been continuing to build up a bunch of resources in here. So getting it up a little bit more is really nice. I'm gonna go ahead and build a bunch of stuff because I have a lot of money. I have 100 million, so money isn't a problem. I've spent a bunch of resources. We're getting 25k XP per. We're gonna level up really fast. Getting farming up is really nice. I've been stuck doing watermelons. I might be able to swap to something else now. Baronto, I can unlock planting magic trees. I don't unlock any real new foods, but I can start planting carrots. I didn't even notice that. So I'll probably try and get some carrot seeds. Not sure where I get ancient carrots from, but I'll look into that for sure as well. So what else have I done? I've been doing some astrology, so like for this, I've got this almost maxed out. Got all the accuracy rating and stuff, that's pretty good. Done a lot of fletching, done a lot of rune crafting. Rune crafting is up to 70. I haven't done much agility, but I'll probably start on that now that I got it up to 55. Herblores remained pretty much untouched, but I should probably start getting into that soon as well, because it could be pretty beneficial for me. Let's open up the scroll and see what we get. We got the boots. That's still better than the melee boots I have on right now. So that's pretty nice. Open up the food crate. Don't really care. We lock these and move them over here. Sell all this. Oh yeah, I did a bunch of archaeology to get those flasks I was using in my consumable slot. So archaeology is now up to level 62. I've done a bunch of map making as well. So cartography is up to 60. Pretty nice. I've explored a decent amount of the map here. Ancient relics. I've got all the attack ones, all the strength ones, all the I have 3 of the defense ones. Hopefully I can get all the rest of those soon. 3 of the ranged ones, which is pretty good. I've only got 2 magic ones. 3 of the prayers, 1 of the slayer, all the wood cutting, 2 mining, 1 smithing, 1 farming, 3 thieving, 1 fletching, 3 rune crafting. These are really nice. Plus 3 standard runes produced per action, plus 1 base quantity received from essence nodes, and minus 25% rune crafting interval. Very nice. 1 agility, 1 summoning, 1 astrology, 1 township, 1 cartography, and 1 archaeology. So that's really nice. I've been grinding up on that. So right now, got ancient claw, full ancient gear, got all the ancient wizard stuff, some decent setup here, shaman ring, ranged, it's kind of all over the place. I do have the ancient crossbow, which is really nice, and the fire cape, elite amulet of ranged, black dragon hide upgraded, rune, and then I have the upgraded adamant helmet, which gives extra barrier damage, which is pretty nice for the barrier dungeons. First things first is probably grinding up ranged to level 80, and I'll probably do that. Look, my maximum hit is 487, so I'm probably going to go into probably this frozen mammoth is my good bet. Alright, magic, I'm silly. I forgot about what the combat triangle is for a second. So Master Wizard. And I'll probably swap to... I'll get a normal bow and swap to it so I don't waste my bolts. But for right now, this is okay. And then once I get up to 80, I'm going to start grinding the... Put the boots on my melee kit. Grind the air god dungeon a few more times. Probably have to take a break to get food at some point. But we're going to make a lot of progress there. Finally back on the series. Made enough progress to make a video. Finally getting some dungeons done into the god dungeons. Very cool. Cult Grounds is next on my list. And then we're going to work through the rest of the god dungeons. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Melvor Idol Ancient Relics playthrough. Made a good amount of progress. I've got my range kit ready to go. Get level 80. Got Ancient Crossbow. I've got these leeching bolts, which I got from these vampiric bats, and they do a little bit less damage than the sapphire bolts, but they do give me some ranged lifesteal, which is nice. I've got the tortoise and centaur active, which gives plus 90 flat barrier damage when using ranged. So my summoning maximum hit is very good, especially with this sapping barrier gem and the adamant helmet. Let me put a better ring on, probably silver diamond ring, and then I'll put on my prayers, probably safeguard, and I guess I'll do eagle eye for right now, but I might have to swap to protect from magic depending on how this looks. And we're gonna try out Cult Grounds, so let's have a go. Hopefully this isn't too bad. I'm gonna need to clear this before I make much more progress at all. The main problem was that the healing and the barrier regeneration. So as long as I can DPS these guys down relatively quickly, it shouldn't be a problem. But I think we should be able to get through this okay, even if it is a little slow. First enemy is down. That was easy enough. And I've got the blood chalices on. They give me extra HP, which is pretty helpful considering how HP locked I am. Okay, onto the Cult Imps, which is a ranged enemy. Can't kill me, but close. Could have sworn Cult Grounds was only magic. I guess I was wrong. Oh no, it's a pretty good smorgasbord. I will have to be careful on the fourth enemy, which is melee. I don't really have a decent magic kit. I'm also out of scrolls. I guess I could swap over to melee for that one, but I'd have to move my summons over as well. It should be fine. I'll just swap over to protect for melee on this, and it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, here's the cult monster. Oh, it can't kill me. We're chilling. This is pretty easy, honestly. Compared to the other one, I had so much trouble with the Trickery Temple at first. I think this one was easy because I went and cleared the Air God first and got up to 80 so I could put the Ancient Gear on. I think that's what helped. And the Blood Chalices are very helpful as well. Not quite on the final enemy yet. Another one of the melee guys. Technically, I can idle this, I think, which is good because there are some good items I'm going to want out of here probably. I'll probably end up clearing it like 200 times. Alright, on to the final boss. Shouldn't have much of a problem here. Yep, can't kill me, I'm chilling. So slowly but surely, we'll work away at this witch. Very slowly, it seems. Should start picking up now, since we got the barrier so low. Going pretty good. Down to about a third. Should be cleared any second after this attack. Let's go. Okay, so we'll do fletching, cartography, astrology, herblore, and prayer. Nice. So we get the chest. We also get a tier 2 food box. See what we got out of the chest. Barrier, exalted shards. I'm gonna need all these resources. Let me sell all these magic logs. Meat pizza, I'm just gonna sell that. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna have to grind up to level 85 ranged, and then I'll start clearing the Air God dungeon a bunch of times. Get the full, or most of at least, the ranged kit, and we'll go into Water God. And like now we should just start rolling through everything. With our max level being 85, we should start rolling. But obviously because my level is higher, the grind is going to take significantly longer. So I'm probably going to go on my ranged and throw on the gold emerald ring and go in here to the monkey cave and kill the vampiric bats. Even though they are ranged, I can get extra bolts from these guys. And I also do require summon damage to beat. They also drop the gems you need to make the tortoises. So it's pretty efficient to go and do this. I might unequip these centaurs though. I don't want to spin those because they're kind of annoying to make. Throw on my amulet of looting so I just don't have to worry about it. Take these off because I don't need them. And you can see they drop a lot of the bolts. So they're pretty easy to get bolts from. I've got already 25,000. So it makes it a lot more efficient to use a crossbow than to use some bow. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Melvor Idol Ancient Relics playthrough. So, been a while. I've done a little bit on this guy. Got most of the god range gear. I decided just to not care about the body too much. I went ahead and turned on Protect from Magic and Safeguard for this next dungeon. Gonna go ahead and harvest all my crops. I've been doing a little bit of alchemy, some herb lore, so I've got some good ranged assistance potions to help us out here. And I've got some other barrier potions and stuff, which are pretty cool. But we're gonna go ahead. I've got this god gear, Deadeye Ring, Fire Cape, Ancient Crossbow, Scaled Shield, the Leeching Bolts, and an Elite Amulet of Ranged. And we're gonna go into the Water God dungeon and try and clear this out. So, this is mostly a magic dungeon. That is why I worked so hard to gear up my ranged. But yeah, the main things these guys do are the freeze, which can be pretty annoying. I'm going to swap over to Rapid for this actually, just to get as many attacks in between freezes as I can. So been a while since I uploaded, and I've been in and out of the hospital for the past couple months. Nothing serious, but you know, it's been sapping my energy, so I haven't really had the energy to record or edit anything. But I'm trying my best to get a video out now for you guys, and to make some more progress on this, because we're getting ever so close to the end. In terms of actual ancient relics we have, oh yeah, I got all the ranged ones, which is really nice. Some ammo preservation, which is nice because you can't get any of that from the actual gear in the game or astrology or anything in ancient relics mode. And just a bunch of nice stuff. That should all be pretty helpful. But we do have actual 12 of the Amulets of Fury. It is conceivable that we should go get the Fury of the Elemental Zodiacs very soon. Those and the Amulets of Torture are the hardest to grind, and since I already have 12 of those, that should make it pretty easy to get that. Well, not easy, but it'll take a lot less time for sure. So once we get through this, I don't really have magic up very much, up to 85, like at least. So I'm probably gonna have to grind that for a while, probably overnight. Over the next couple days, I'll do a lot of mining and rune crafting. Hopefully we'll be able to get a rune crafting level off of this, because that'd get us up to 80, and that opened up a lot for us in terms of high value spells we can do. The highest we can do on magic right now is here in the blasts, because the death one is the best we can make. Being able to get blood, which I have to grind for, and ancient runes, which is entirely unrealistic unless we can get a couple of these rune crafting buffs. That'd be very nice, because I'd have to actually, I think one would get us there, right? Isn't it 15 per level up? So if we got another rune crafting, we'd be able to get to 85, and that's where the ancient runes are. So then we'd be able to cast ancient spells too, which is really nice, especially now that we have this done from clearing the Air God dungeon once. Slicing Winds is very good. That'd be really nice. Hopefully we can get there if we get lucky with our rolls, and I can get some more rune crafting max level. I'm about to go onto floor 3. So far so good. Nothing can even come close to killing me. I'm pretty well geared here. I'm literally like 1 DR lower than BIS for me, I think, right now. Alright, onto floor 3. Another freeze thing, but which is kind of annoying, but Protect from Magic is lowering the chance to hit down, so the chances that we get freezed are actually pretty low. Still not even close to killing me. Looking good so far, for sure. Okay, onto floor 4. Let's check this out. I'm still pretty good. Yeah, 266. Our auto eat threshold is 372, which is really, really good. So we're looking like this is going to be another easy clear. Compared to the barrier dungeons, all the base game dungeons have so far been extremely easy to get through. Not looking forward to Underwater City very much. That's a long ways away after Into the Mist and everything, I think. Okay, here's like the check. 279, we're good. We're about to go on to the final boss of this dungeon. Looking like it's going to be a sweep so far. Crossing my fingers and hoping for those rune crafting levels. I also would like to max out farming, or at least get up to 100. Township would be nice too. I pretty much have this entire thing completely as maxed out as it can be for the most part, barring all the unnecessary stuff. But a lot of the resource production and everything is as high as I can get it, as you can see here. I've just been throwing some money and all my resources I can into it whenever it gets full. Alright, here's Glacia. Yep, easy peasy. Can't do anything to me. That's very nice. So after this, we can just grind up magic to 85. You probably get hit points to 90 doing that as well. And I think my Slayer level... Oh, there you go. Yep, my Slayer level's high enough to get into the Shrouded Badlands, so I might go in here with magic too and kill some bounty hunters to get these amulets. Because this is, I think, the most efficient way to grind for Fez, is to grind those amulets from him. But yeah, let's check out our level increases. There is the rune crafting to 85, and there's it to 99. We will absolutely take that. I'll get mining up too, mining is great, and I'll get prayer up. Very nice. I'm super happy with that. So we got rune crafting to 99, so we can go up to here, which is, I believe, ancient runes. So that'll make that easier, and it'll make our magic a lot more viable. We got prayer up to 99 too, so we can get down here. I'm not sure if we can get to the Throne of the Herald content. I mean, our cartography, or archaeology is at 110 and cartography is at 120 max. So I'd assume that we're able to. But yeah, that's pretty good. Let's open up the scroll and see what the first item we get is. The boots, that's about to be expected. One of the most common ones. A food box, open it up. There's some cupcakes, don't really care. As you guys can still see, watermelon is definitely still my primary source of food in this right now. I've got about 22,000 of them. I do have some lobsters and what is this, salmon or something? I have some of those as well, but watermelon is definitely carrying us in terms of healing value right now. Farming is definitely very good to get up, I'm noticing in this mode with fishing and cooking not available. So if you are playing this alongside me, make sure you take the farming level buff at least up to level, I would recommend level 70 because that's when you get carrots. Obviously I haven't been planting many carrots just because I already had the watermelon seeds, but if you can get carrots, that's very good, and that's what you should be doing. I also do still have some magic tree seeds left. I have 11 of them, which are really good for grinding XP. So if I get an option to increase the max level for my farming again, I will probably take it just because I can max that out fairly quickly. But yeah, definitely our next goal is just to grind up magic. So I've got an elite amulet of magic. I'm got no fire runes, a decent amount of death runes, and a decent amount of air runes. So I'm probably going to put on wind blast, put on gold emerald ring for the increased combat XP. I've still got black dragonhide van braces on this. I can maybe replace them with the Eris God gloves. They give a slightly less magic attack bonus, but way higher DR. I mean, these already give -10, so -12, -2 extra for what, 3 extra damage reduction is very good. Very much worth it. So yeah, we're just gonna get to working on this. Like I said, we're probably gonna go in here and kill the bounty hunters. How much do I need for the lamp? 250k. That shouldn't take me too long. I'm already at 170, so that's probably like a 1 or 2 day grind. That's not that bad. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Melvor Idol Atlas of Discovery playthrough. So, did as I said, I've ground up rune crafting very far. I've got a big supply of runes. I've dropped down under 100,000 air runes now, but I've been using this spell called Gust, which I have no idea what this is from. But it is basically just a better version of Slicing Winds. It uses a couple more air runes and some havoc runes. So I've been using that. And I've been killing these fierce devils for the amulets of torture. I've got 5 of those now. So we're getting ever so slightly closer to being able to get Fez. But I think with this gear I have now, and instead of using an elite amulet of magic, I think I'm going to use, well actually it does give 2%, so I'll use this. But I have over 20,000 accuracy rating, handedly. So Gust is going to always hit. I'm going to bury all the bones that I have because I am running kind of low on prayer points. So now I have 10,000. That should be good enough. We're going to put on protect from melee and a safeguard here. This should be pretty easy, but I just want to be safe. Hit points isn't quite at level 90. It's at 89. I'm like halfway there. I don't feel like grinding for that right now, and I don't think it's really going to matter. And we're just going to go into the Earth God dungeon and see what we can do. Now, couple things I want to get done between videos because we are coming up on the next major barrier dungeon, the underwater city. It does technically have lower combat level than pretty much all of the god dungeons minus the air god dungeon, but everything has barrier. I'm not sure about all the stuff that is in it or what special abilities they have, but we're definitely going to need to gear up some barrier gear. The way I'm thinking of doing that is this god gear that I have can actually be upgraded using dragonite bars. Infused dragonite bars, which will require level 99 smithing, which I do have unlocked for max. I do not have mining leveled up, so if I could get some mining levels from this dungeon, that'd be very helpful. But regardless, I think it's our best bet in terms of actually achieving more barrier based strength. And because I've been grinding up alchemy, I do have some barrier touch potions, and I'd like to get that leveled up as well. I could also use crystallization potions actually, but we'll see. I think barrier touch potions are actually pretty good. We just need to get the mastery level up on these. But yeah, obviously all these trash mobs are not going to be a problem. We're just going to get through this, and I'll update you once we get farther in. I should actually probably go and try to do some more cartography, because I do have it up to 120, which is max. And I have a bunch of money. I'm up to 36 mil now. So I could afford to just travel around, grab all the points of interest, and level up a bunch. So I might do that over the next week, because grinding up defense to level 85 to where I can equip the Earth God gear is not going to take as long as magic, seeing as it's already level 80 and I only need to get it up to 85. I've upgraded my wand to an air imbued wand now, which is significantly better than what I was working with before. I still have a sapping barrier gem on, which is not very great, but it is better than nothing in terms of barrier damage, and I've got the warlock ring. Alright, onto floor 4 now. First boss is a magic boss. Can't kill us, but it's only 50 points away. This is like a check for whatever we're doing. Realistically, we could just swap over to ranged, but I don't think it really matters, considering our accuracy rating is so much higher than 20,000. We've actually been going through this pretty fast compared to the first clear of the other god dungeons, just because of the fact that we can't miss. And there's also the fact that this ability Gust has a 10% chance to stun on hit. So it's also going to reduce not only the amount of prayer points that we use, but also the amount of food that we use. Alright, on to the final boss. We should be okay. Highest damage looks like 351. Getting close to the end here. Absolutely no problem at all. And done. Very nice. We're gonna level up agility here. Gonna level up township. If we could get township up to max, it'd be very nice. But we did get mining up. So we got township up to 85. That's very good. I've been kind of stuck where I am with this for a while, just because of the fact that I'm limited based on what I can build based on the level of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sending a bunch of upgrades. And this shouldn't take very long to level up to full, because I already have 26,000 population. We got astrology leveled up to max of 70, which I'm definitely going to go into because some of these buffs will be very helpful in the near future. Got mining up to 85, which is I don't think is high enough to get Dragonite. I'm pretty sure Dragonite is level 95. But I can get up to Runite and Pure Crystal, whatever that's for. So getting up to Runite will make grinding for Smithing Max a little bit easier. I think I might already have some Dragonite bars sitting around, or ore sitting around somewhere. Yeah, I've got 8,000 Dragonite ore, I think, from a cartography find or something like that. So once I get to the point where I can do that, this should be enough, I hope. If not, that's fine. It'll just make it a little bit slower. But I do think it's definitely worth leveling that up. I will need to go in the wiki and figure out what type of enemies are in the underwater city so that I can prepare myself best and upgrade the gear of whatever class I'm going to have to use. Unless it's just all classes that'll need to level up, and that grind will take a lot longer if that's the case. But in the near future, Fire God Dungeon is what we're going to have to worry about, and I think we're about ready for that. We're just going to need to gear up our melee with the Earth God Dungeon gear, and to do that, we're going to have to level up a bunch. Work on Herblore a bit, get that up to the highest I can. I would really like to get up to 90 so that I can get damage reduction potions, because those are going to be very nice. Melee strength potions are very good. A lot of these potions will be very helpful. But for right now, I think we're good on that. Astrology, like I said, is something we're going to level up definitely. Summoning, I already have up to 80, so I don't really think I need to level that up. I only unlock 2. I unlock the dragon and the devil, which are both quite good, but I don't really think that's worth it at this point. All of the other skills I don't really think I have a use for right now. I already have one of the best crossbows I can get, and I have a surplus of leeching bolts from an enemy. Rune crafting, I already have maxed out pretty much at 90 for the base game gear minus some of the wands and stuff. The fire imbued wand I think is the only one I'm missing, and then that's it actually. And then you get into the Throne of the Herald stuff past that. But other than all of those things, I think we're pretty much maxed out on everything. So it's just going to be a case of leveling up our melee defense, getting our hit points as high up as we can. I don't think Fire God Dungeon is honestly going to be that hard, considering we already have most everything geared up as high as it can go. Minus like 1 or 2, in this case 3% DR, but I don't think that's a big deal. 2% here, that's like nothing really. So once we can get melee geared up, I think we're going to be ready to go in there.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Ancient Relics mode playthrough. So, it's been a while, but I have been absolutely going insane on my skills. Done a lot of mining, got that maxed up to where it can be, got smithing up to 85 before I took a break. I've still got a bunch of Dragonite left to smelt, but I'll save that for later. Done a bunch of cartography and a bunch of archaeology as well, so I've got some nice goodies from these places. I managed to get these golden fire capes, which you get from combining the 10 of the golden silk with the fire cape, and it gives an extra damage reduction and some extra stats and stuff. It's pretty nice. And I also grabbed some of these ancient silk. Once I clear the infernal stronghold, I can use these to upgrade the infernal capes to be even better. So that's really, really nice. So I've got 3 of those ready to go. And I think that's about it in terms of progress. I've mostly been working on my skills. Specifically archaeology has been taking up a lot of my time, but this episode we're gonna go do a lot of stuff. I think today what I what I want to do is clear the Fire God dungeon and the Infernal Stronghold, because once I clear this 10 times, I can get the Infernal Claw, and I already have the Dragon Claw and the Ancient Claw, so that'll be pretty easy. So right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get anything better out of the Earth God dungeon. I think I'm just going to give up though, because I've cleared it a few times, and so far nothing. I'm going to throw prayers on for each one, probably Safeguard. Actually, for melee, I might run Chivalry. But I'm going to throw prayers on that'll be helpful for each class. Since, you know, melee, I'm going to be fighting magic. Magic, I'm going to be fighting melee. And then ranged. Oh, I'm dumb. Melee, I'm going to be fighting ranged. Completely spaced the combat triangle, I guess. Yeah, you get the idea. I'm just going to run in with this. I need to not have this Thieves Cape on, probably. This is, I do have one Fire Cape that's not upgraded, but I didn't really worry about it since we're about to get Infernal Capes anyway. But we're going to try and clear out the Infernal Stronghold first, because I think this is going to be a little bit easier. Oh, whoops. Let me change the rings here. Oh, do I have the protection rings? I need to get them. The Guardian rings are pretty good. I would like one, but it doesn't look like I'm going to get one, so that's fine. But yeah, we're just going to have a go at this. I think we should be able to clear it pretty good. We're pretty high level, so this shouldn't be too much of a problem, hopefully. Swap to magic here. Well, I think I'm running Gust still, right? Yeah, I'm running Gust. Okay, that should be fine. Does a decent amount of damage, and it has 100% accuracy. Once we clear it once, which, like I said, should be easy, we're going to probably go ahead and clear it 10 times so that I can get the Infernal Claw, and then I'll move on to Fire God Dungeon. I'm excited to see what kind of skills we can get leveled up off of this. There are a few of them I already have completely, like, maxed out, like Summoning, Rune Crafting, Thieving, Smithing, and Woodcutting. I have 99 already. And Prayer and Slayer as well. So I'm excited to see what we can get here. I would like to get some more astrology levels. I need to start working through that for sure. And Township, I need to work on making some more money so I can start getting town halls up so we can start making some passive money off of that. That'd be pretty nice. Still using these leeching bolts just because they're so easy to get. I guess I am like maxed out for the point of the game. We've kind of caught up to where we need to be, considering I'll be 99 in everything after this dungeon's cleared. We might try and get into some of the Throne of the Herald content, but honestly, I kind of doubt it. We'll see if we get into that or not. Honestly, I'd say probably not. I'm still working on the Throne of the Herald content on my main character, so I'd honestly prefer not to have to deal with it on two different characters at the same time. Alright, we're coming into the close here. We're on the boss before the final. Looking very good for us right now. Yeah, we're absolutely chilling on this. I think honestly I could probably idle with magic too. As soon as we get this cleared, I'll get them skills upgraded. There we go. Alright, there's astrology like I wanted. Go ahead and get fletching up. Crafting. Astrology to 99. And I guess I'll do Township, because that'll level up on its own. So that's not too bad. Yeah, getting astrology to 99 is really nice. Definitely try and start working through this a lot more now over the next coming weeks. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and clear this. I think I should be safe to do it just on magic and idle it, but I'll probably just sit here and watch it. We're gonna clear it 10 more times. I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade the Infernal Cape like this, so now it gives a lot better stuff and 5% damage reduction, which is really good. So we'll throw that on. And yeah, I'll just get back to you guys in a little bit once I have everything I need. Alright, I just got the last Infernal Core I need. I went ahead and unequipped my Ancient Claw, so we're going to upgrade this. Boom. Infernal Claw, one of the best melee weapons in the game, or in the base game at least, so that's very nice, we got that. My classes are still all geared up, and I have the 3 fully upgraded Infernal Capes, so I'm probably just going to sell the rest of these, honestly. And now we're going to have a go at the Fire God. So, let's give it a try. I think this shouldn't be too much of a problem, if I'm honest. Just got to make sure that I swap around a little bit, you know, follow the combat triangle, and everything should be pretty fine. It's only a tiny bit harder than the Infernal Stronghold. And then once we beat this, we'll have access to Into the Mist, and then we'll have the next dungeon that has barrier monsters. And I'm not looking forward to that at all, I gotta be honest. The barrier ones have been the ones so far that take the most time to get done. But, you know, maybe if I spend some time grinding up some barrier gear and stuff like that and try and pay attention and do some research on the wiki, I should be fine. I'll probably go back and do some more summoning. I have it up to level 80 right now. But I would like to get it up to level 90 so I can unlock I think the dragon. Yeah, the dragon and the devil. But honestly, any synergy with the tortoise is going to be pretty good for that dungeon, because the tortoise gives extra barrier damage, so probably any synergies I can make with tortoise is what I'll focus on. But yeah, this shouldn't be much of a problem. I'll let you guys know when we get to the final boss. Alright, here we are on Ragnar. A little bit scary with Cataclysm there, but I think we're okay. I did end up dying once. so I had to swap over to Silver Diamond Ring for the 1% extra damage reduction and Safeguard, but now I should be good. Luckily, I didn't lose anything. I'd have been pretty upset. But we're chilling. This is looking like another easy clear. I mean, not easy. I think that was the first time I've died so far this playthrough. But we got it. Let's go. Mining 99, awesome. Farming 99, great. Agility up, and crafting up, and herb lore up. Cool, we did it. We've done it. It's completed. There's some lore. Get out of my inventory. Open this. I actually don't have God plate legs on my melee, so I'm going to take that. And I'm going to sell these probably. Okay, so now we have Into the Mist unlocked. I'm definitely going to want to go and grind out my skill levels up to 99, my combat skill levels. And I'm going to want to get full God gear for every class as well. And I might start trying to work on finishing off Fez. Right now I've got a lot of components, but it's still kind of a ways away here. Luckily, I do have township access in this, which I need to be turning stuff into. I keep forgetting. So I can give them a Fez and all these things, and I'll get 4 Fezzes. So I will probably do that. That's very good. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Ancient Relic playthrough. It has been a very long time since I updated this series, but I've been on that grind. I've got Ancient Infernal Capes on all my guys, almost full God gear. It took a while grinding out the Earth God dungeon to get the plate body to drop, but in that time I did get 2 Earth Layered shields, one for melee and one for magic, which is very handy. Right now I still have the Scaled Shield on my ranged, but that's fine because the Earth Layered shield does decrease the ranged attack bonus. It does the same for magic, but the Scaled Shield is worse for magic. But yeah, I was spending a long time grinding these out. I also spent a long time grinding out smithing, so I have that up to 89 now. I did a bunch of astrology, so I have this up to 97. I spent a lot of time focusing on stuff like this, so I have this pretty well caught up. So we're getting a bunch of bonuses. Ancient relics, especially for combat, like attack, I have all of them. Strength, I have all of them. Defense, I have all of them. Hit points, I have all of them. Ranged, I have all of them. And magic, I do not have many, which is kind of weird. I guess I just haven't gotten very lucky with magic. Slayer, I'm still missing 1, but once I get that up to level 99, we'll get the last one for free. And then we can bypass all Slayer area item requirements. Prayer, I do have all of them, so I can apply curses and stuff. I gain extra prayer points and the prayer point cost goes down, which is really nice. I also apparently have 1% increased chance to locate ancient relics, which is very, very helpful. Archaeology is level 84, cartography 77. I was trying to get this leveled up a decent amount since after we clear Into the Mist, which is the goal for today, we're going to have to go into the underwater city, which is a barrier dungeon. So I want to have access to everything in archaeology that I can and cartography. So I still need to hit level 80 and go around to all these dig sites here. And we can start grinding up some more Atlas of Discovery items to help out in that barrier dungeon. Right now, summoning is at level 81. My next power spike is level 90. I'm pretty sure I unlock like Dragon and Demon or something like that. Yeah, Dragon and Devil. And those would be nice, but honestly right now I'm pretty set. But yeah, today's goal is just to clear Into the Mist. In between videos, I'm probably going to grind up for Fez, and we do have access to that township task here, so that's going to be very nice. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go into Elite in here, and if you turn in 1 Fez, 40 Amulets of Torture, and 40 Amulets of Fury, you get 4 Fezzes. So that's very, very helpful. I have 250,000 ancient carrots, so I'm good on food for a while. Make sure all my kits are good. Got the Air Imbued Wand. Pretty set. I'm still using the leeching bolts that I was using because they're very easy to grind up. So I've still got about 90,000 of those. And yeah, we're just gonna have a go at Into the Mist. I don't have any prayer points right now. Probably have a bunch of bones to bury somewhere. Yeah, here we go. So now we got good prayer points. Let me go ahead and set my prayers up. For melee, I'm probably going to want Chivalry and Safeguard. For magic, I'm going to want the best magic what I can and Safeguard. And then for ranged, I have Protect for Magic and Safeguard on. I'm going to return on Eagle Eye and Safeguard. And we have plenty of food. So hopefully we can get through here. We're going to try our best. I think we should be strong enough with all of the extra stuff we have and with maxed out hit points. We should be good. Let me just make sure I follow the combat triangle here. This dungeon does kind of take a while, but hopefully I can get through it okay. It's kind of weird using the combat triangle. I don't know why I set it up like this on this character, but on all of my other characters, magic and ranged are swapped positions. So it's kind of awkward to swap. So far so good. I'm not having much trouble with these guys. Of course, it's the giant moth. These are so annoying. For some reason, he always seems to use the noxious powder as soon as I'm awake again. Should have enough runes. Yeah, I'm good on runes. I spent a long time rune crafting as well. As you can see, I've got 1,000,000 air runes, 1,000,000 ancient runes, and 1,000,000 havoc runes. I did have a bunch of water runes because I was running something. But right now I'm just running gust. I think once I hit level 94,
I'll unlock this one because I cleared Earth Dungeon so many times, which is called like Earthquake or something. And it's really strong, so I'll probably swap over to using that. We're about halfway done now. I'll probably update you guys as soon as I get to the end. Alright, here we are on phase 1 of the boss. So the weird thing about this one is, yeah, they have all of these funny things they can do, but the weirdest one to me, and one I didn't realize till the first time I fought it on my main account, is that you can only fight each phase with the same exact combat style. You cannot follow the combat triangle here at all. As you can see here, melee proficiency, immune to all ranged and magic attack. So we've got to go in here with melee. I don't have much preparation to do here. We're just going to go. This one is probably the most annoying phase for me just because of Reap and Return. He always seems to heal as soon as he can heal up all the way, and it's just really slow. But we're just going to slowly make our way through this fight and move on to phase 2. Yep, there's Reap and Return now. So it just heals like a bunch. It can miss though. Right now, the chance to hit on him is only 15%, but Reap and Return seems to hit a lot more than that. Mark of Death is unavoidable, which gives Mark of Death stacks. And Mark of Death reduces my damage reduction by 50%. I should be using better food here because I need a manual heal when I see there's a Mark of Death on me. But this was pretty easy. I think this is one of the best runs I've had so far of this. Unless I miss every attack. Okay, he's dead. Now we're moving out to phase 2. So this is the same thing. We've got to fight it with ranged. This one is nowhere near as bad. This one doesn't have any healing abilities, so it's not very hard. This guy is also pretty much immune to all debuffs. Yep. Immune to player debuffs. So I've got one that reduces melee evasion, and I've got this which reduces ranged evasion, and neither of those are going to apply to any of these phases. But we're about done with this one. This one doesn't have any healing, so it's just slowly grind the health down. The magic one does have a healing ability, and it is quite annoying. It's also going to reduce our accuracy rating by quite a bit, but I believe that our accuracy rating is fine. Yep, this one, Shadow Burst. Gives you minus 1% global accuracy that stacks up to 40 times, so only minus 40%. I think we should still be over 20,000 accuracy. This guy does not have Mark of Death, so he can't kill me. So if I drop down below 40,000, I can go into prayer and remove Safeguard and throw on. I think honestly what I might do is do Protect from Magic to prevent that from hitting. And then I get as many as I can for now of the accuracy, and then I can change my stuff later if I have to. Minus 9% global accuracy so far. There's the Into the Mist ability, so this is the one that heals. It's 10 rounds of healing and also a bunch of damage reduction. Oh, we got a lucky burn off. That's very helpful. Our poison is also hitting a bit. I probably honestly could have done this sooner. I was really thinking about it in terms of vanilla game, and I wasn't including the ancient relics that we have, which do make us significantly stronger because some of them are pretty crazy. But we're getting through this. We're going to unlock the passive slot, which is going to be really helpful for grinding up items for Fez, because I can put in Chapeau Noir. I need to get the Signet Ring. I'm not sure if I have the Signet Ring yet. I need to look. But if I don't, then we definitely need that, because that's very helpful. I definitely want to get up to 100 mil, so that I can start buying town halls and get some money. Okay, we beat it. Okay, crafting, archaeology, herb lore, agility, and crafting again. Okay, so yeah, now we have the passive slot, so we can equip most items there in the game. We've unlocked access to Impending Darkness once we clear Underwater City, apparently. So we're gonna have to get through this next time, and it's gonna be quite a grind to get to the point where I'm able to clear that. Definitely gonna want to go through herb lore a little bit for any buffs I can do. For summoning, I really like the turtle. Turtle is pretty much necessary, so I've been grinding up. I have 10,000 of those. Plus 75% summoning familiar damage added as extra damage. And then probably what I'll run is these, the tortoises, and then either Minotaur, Centaur, or Occultist, depending on what class I'm using, I think. Is those three? Or no, Witch. Yeah, so Minotaur, Centaur, or Witch, depending on what class I have to use for each enemy I'm fighting. These are pretty easy to do. I can just do like ancient runes. It doesn't matter what runes, they all cost the same 42. And I can just craft these and get a bunch of those done. Minotaurs, I already have 15,000. I still have a bunch of rune battle axes. Centaurs are kind of annoying because they cost bows to make, and my crafting isn't very high, but we did just increase them, or my fletching isn't very high right now. I can mostly just make maple longbows. So that's probably the hardest one to grind up. The tortoise is also kind of annoying because it requires the gems. I've been using the sapping barrier gems, which you get from the mucky cave here. Enemies drop it, so I've been farming the vampiric bats for them because they drop the leeching bolts anyway. So I can keep grinding up more bolts for ranged, while also getting the items I need for crafting the summoning familiars. I also found 3 of these when I was doing more grinding. plus 100 GP when earning GP, except all magic and item sales, and then plus 3% non-combat skill XP and plus 3% global mastery XP. So if I wanted to do some thieving for some money, I could equip this. The crown I don't think does anything. If I go ahead and level this up, contains disabled modifier. Anything that says preserve resources on it, I do not think works in this game mode. The only resource preservation we can get is from the ancient relics. I think there is 1 or 2 that gives extra resource preservation. So it's made grinding up harder, especially for smithing, because like on my main, I'm like 50 and like 50 on both, which makes it a lot easier. I don't have to mine as much to get the resources for smithing, so I'm probably just gonna sell this because it's worth 5 million. And I don't know if anything doubling loot from combat is the same. I don't think it works because I don't have any of the Chapeau Noirs on in my inventory, and if they did work, I would have kept one. So I assume those are probably disabled as well. But actually getting the town halls done, I don't think really matter for right now. I don't really need the money, so I'll probably focus on grinding up summoning, grinding up herblore, and grinding up the components for Fez, which will all take a while, as you probably understand. Next time, we're going to try and get through the underwater city.
Hello everybody, and welcome back to my Ancient Relics playthrough. Been a while, but I've been grinding. Working on getting everything for Fez. The last things I need are these amulets of ranged. I need to get the elite amulets of range, so I only need about 70 more or so of those. Or no, wait, do I have to? Oh, I have enough. Oh guys, we can get Fez right now. Okay, there's our 1 Fez, right? So we have the 1 Fez. Now we can take this into Township. Go to tasks. Go to very hard. I think very hard. It might be elite. Oh, I have this I can turn in. Cool. Elite. Yep, here we go. And we get 4 Fezes for that. So now we can equip Fez for all of our classes, which is really sweet, and we have 1 extra in case we die or if we want to do a 4th class. But we're looking pretty strong now. We've got 2 earth layered shields for melee and magic. Got the passive slot. Been running amulet of looting so I could get these amulets a little bit easier. We got all this stuff. We just finished Into the Mist last time, so we're moving up towards Underwater City, which is big yikes. This is gonna be awkward. This dungeon is another case of the barrier regeneration, so they all regenerate their barrier. I can go ahead and equip some summons. This guy's gonna be only for me. I'm gonna run from this because I don't need to be doing this anymore. Get half of these more for my magic and the other half for my ranged. Now for the magic side of things, I'm level 93. Should be good on runes. Yeah, I've got plenty of runes. See what I'm using right now. Should be using, yep, Gust. Okay, pretty good. Got Mystic Might, and Protect from Magic on. I don't think I need that anymore. That was for Into the Mist. I'm definitely going to do Protect from Melee because that's what I'm going to be fighting. Same thing with the other 2. So ranged is going to be, I have a better ranged one, Sharp Vision, and then I'm going to do Protect from Magic. And then Melee is going to be Chivalry and Protect from Ranged. So that should be pretty good. We have passive slots. I'm not totally sure what I want to put in. I could do stuff like these barrier hunter rings because they give extra barrier damage. That might be pretty good. I'm gonna equip these, so I'm gonna go ahead and equip this in my passive slot. But yeah, so right now I've got all the tablets I need for melee, Minotaur and Tortoise. Next I have all the tortoises I need for both other classes. I'm gonna swap that because it's gonna get on my nerves. So for magic I'm gonna want, I think, the witch. I'm gonna look, and then this one is the centaur, I believe, because this is Minotaur and then centaur is ranged. Yes, yeah, tortoises and centaurs plus 90 flat barrier damage to added summon familiar while using ranged. This says that I already have a bunch of them hiding somewhere. Yep, there they are. Okay, so I don't have to do anything for ranged then. So I just need to get magic. For magic, I'm gonna want to run with the tortoises the witch. The witch gives extra barrier when using magic. So for the witch, scroll down here, I need tablets. So this I can just go ahead and get this going. So I'll spend a few minutes grinding these out. I produce a lot of tablets every craft because of the ancient relic I have for this. That gives plus 15 base quantity for summoning tablet creation. I have not gotten lucky with the ancient relics for summoning at all, but that one is a pretty nice one to have. Makes it much more efficient. You can see I have 94 mil right now. I did actually go and buy our 2 town halls so far, so we're working on getting that up. That'll give us some nice passive money generation during the grind, because there's a lot of grind to come for impending darkness event. So we should be pretty good here. I'm gonna go ahead and sell as much as I can, see if I can't get another thing. I don't think so though. It's a lot of money. So yeah, I'm just gonna grind this out till I have like 3,000 or so, and then we'll get into that dungeon and see if we can't beat it. This is gonna be really, really difficult, but hopefully we can actually do something. Okay, I've got 2,000 now. That's probably going to be more than enough. I doubt I'm going to need to attack more than 2,000 times. But we're going to go and have a try. I do not think we're going to be able to beat this right now. With how the Atlas of Discovery stuff usually goes, I'm probably going to have to do some more grinding to get past this. So, 20% chance to stun for 2 turns, and slows me. Regenerates 25% barrier every 7 attack turns. I'm doing okay against this guy, but like I said, it's pretty awkward, and this is just the first enemy, so we will see. I'm stunned for 2 turns. He did the thing. That's messed up. Good thing my summons can still attack while I'm stunned. This is slowly but surely, we're getting the health bar down a little bit. Once I'm able to clear this, or maybe before, depending, I'm going to go into Dark Waters and try and get like the Tidal Edge and the Shockwave and the Ocean Song for my classes. I think that'll be pretty beneficial. I'm definitely better than what I have right now. But I do have Infernal Claw, I have Ancient Crossbow, and I have Air Imbued Wand, which is fine. So there's 2 of these guys. And it definitely looks like I can handle these guys, no problem. Oh my god. Also, he's increased my attack interval a lot, but he's dead now. You'd also see I have 400,000 carrots. That's from a semi-auto farmer I do have installed, so while I'm offline, it's still just harvesting the carrots, the ancient carrots, which is really nice. Very, very helpful. I do probably need to get into more cartography stuff. I don't have that much of the map like seen yet. I have a little bit of it, but I need to get up here and get to level 80 stuff and get all the dig sites and everything. Archaeology, I've done a bit of collecting all the stuff I can, but still not very much, to be honest. But yeah, this guy will just be like the last. We're just going to DPS him down slowly. Okay, onto a ranged enemy. We're going to swap over to my melee kit, which is way better than my other kits, I think. Fez is going to be especially nice for this because it increases our accuracy bonus, which does carry over to our summons as well, if I remember correctly. So that should make getting that barrier down a little bit easier. Oh, this thing does a decent amount of damage. It's a little scary, but hopefully we won't have to heal too much. Ooh, that Infernal Claw special ability put in work. Nice, another one of those. Got 2 of them, just like the last. These guys are even easier than the other ones. And then we'll get into melee enemies. Okay, onto the melee enemies. We're going to swap over to magic here. Chance to hit 80%, but it should be 100% with our actual ability. Our summon still only has the 84%, but every time he regenerates barrier, that's going to go up because of the way barrier regeneration works. He gets a debuff, so hopefully this doesn't take that long. Our summoning maximum hit is actually pretty high, so we're just going to have to slowly get this down. He does attack really fast though, which is really frightening, because that means he's going to restore health very fast. Having to use magic in these is always the hardest part. Magic always sucks in these, but that just might be the way I'm building my kit or the spells I'm using or something. But yeah, like I said, plan is if I can't clear this, I'm just going to go and do, get the, like god weapons, like the final weapons you get base game, from Dark Waters. But slowly but surely we are getting this guy's health down. Luckily for us, the final boss of this is actually ranged, so we do get to use melee, which I believe is our best kit right now. Yeah, this guy shouldn't be a problem, it's just going to be really, really slow. Alright, both of the melee guys are done. We're onto a magic enemy now. So we're going to swap over to ranged, kill this guy. We got 2 of these, and then we're up to the final boss, I believe. So yeah, same deal. These guys can't do damage. They do put me to sleep. This is water barrier thing, which can avoid stun and sleep. Stun and freeze and sleep. And it gains a little bit of extra damage reduction. Sleep thing is kind of annoying, but hopefully we can just slowly get this guy's barrier down and kill him. And then we'll be on to the final boss of this dungeon. Okay, finally that thing just died. That took so long. Okay, up to the boss now. Oh shit. It can kill me. Okay, with safeguard it can't kill me. I think I take less damage when stunned too, so even... Oh no, it can kill me. Yeah, 469. I'll swap to better food. Keep an eye on it, but I don't know. I mean, I have the best, I have maxed out hit points. I have full god armor on this kit. I don't know what else I can do other than DR potions, which I've managed to put off Herblore for so long. But I do have it up to level 85. I don't even think I can get DR potions at level 85. My chance to hit is very high. His chance to hit is obviously only 20% because I got protect from ranged on. But he still can kill me. Sometimes it seems. I think he can apply a buff for himself. Gives the enemy plus 2% max hit and plus 0.1% max hit for each 1% of the target's current hit points remaining for 1 turn. But that is really scary. So if I see eradicating blast, that's when I gotta lock in for a second. I'm definitely just going to sit here and watch it and let it take its course. And maybe we can win. We've got barrier down to half, but obviously it's about every gen. Yeah. But we do seem to be doing something. Alright, pay attention. Okay, we got lucky. What's his accuracy? His accuracy is actually really low. So I can probably put on chivalry. Increase my summoning max chance to hit as well. Slowly but surely it does seem like we are actually getting rid of the barrier. It's probably about to regen. Yeah, but it's still lower than it was. Can we manage to get a little bit of damage in that time? I think because something I have is giving him decay sometimes when he hits me, which is doing a little bit of extra hit point damage. This guy can heal though, null and cleanse. He can heal for 10% of his current HP, which is pretty annoying, but hey, it looks like it's doing pretty good. Of course, as soon as a quad swipe registers, he restores his barrier. Oh yeah, that was a good quad swipe right there. We hit all of them. Nice, he's below half now. We got this for sure. As long as I pay attention to my health. I'm stunned though. This is one of the first times I've been stunned this fight. Got him, set him on fire. Nice, extra damage. Always take extra damage. Stop missing, summon. Damn, this is slow. Oh, we're so close, we're so close. We got this in the bag for sure. Just don't start healing up or I'm gonna be mad. Okay, promising. I was healing a little bit. I don't think it matters though. And we got him. Oh my god, very nice. Okay, Herblore 99, perfect. Crafting 99, perfect. And now the only one I have left is fire making. The rest of my skills are up to max. So that's pretty sweet. Next up is what is probably going to be the end of the series for the time being, the impending darkness event. Between this and then, I'm going to try and get all of these weapons from Dark Waters, try and get the full god gear from all of this stuff. Yeah, try and maybe see if I can get some better accessories, like the rings and stuff that you get from Unhallowed Wasteland, from these essences, and the rings from the god dungeons. And then maybe I'll try and unlock all the spells from the god dungeons as well that you get for clearing them a bunch of times. But I just need to be leveling up magic for that.
Hello everybody, and welcome to what might be the final episode of the Ancient Relics playthrough. I've been grinding pretty significantly, as you can tell by my lack of uploads on this. I've got full god gear for every class. Every single one's fully up. Got the Slayer skill cape equipped on all classes. 3 Hunter's rings as well. Got Fez on everyone. And then I have the Elite Slayer helmet for each class also put on. I was grinding towards the Master one, but I ended up dying and I had to grind up Title Edge again, which was funny. But I've got my prayers on. I've got 20 million Slayer coins. So what I'm probably going to do is go ahead and buy some of these generous resupplies here, just so I can bury these bones to get a infinite coins. Also, I'm collecting a few more of the God Swords here. I've got 2 of these 3. Obviously, it's a little more expensive, but maybe we could go for that if I decide to play more of this. The thing is, I don't think that there are any more. Right now, our total Slayer area effect negation is 50%, so I'm hoping that will be enough. I've got Stone Skin on every class, and then just whatever the strongest buff prayer I have is for each class equipped. So we're just going to go into Impending Darkness, and we're going to have a try. I don't know if I can do this yet. This is going to take a long time. Here we go. Hold on. I forgot. I think this one is the best one for me right now. Okay, first one we should go do is the Unhallowed Wasteland. We're going to try. So first up, we got ranged, so I'm going to stick on melee. Oh, my chance to hit is pretty low on this guy. But his melee vision is going to drop, as you can see. So yep, we're DPSing him down. Looking good so far. Alright, next up is the Cursed Lich. Swap over to ranged. I got Jadestone Bolts now, because I ground out the Hunter's Rings. So I got a bunch of these to drop as well on top of that, which is really, really nice. Come on, don't miss. Kill it. Oh, it's fine. It'll be dead any second now. Yeah, it's about to die now. Boom. Okay, next up is ranged again. As soon as the evasion starts dropping, this gets a lot easier. Tidal Edge also slows these guys, so it's much easier to avoid that healing for as long as possible. We're getting more affliction stats though, which is really, really scary. Worm again. Okay. Lucky with that. The Spiked Red Claw, I think, is the nastiest one. I guess it would benefit me to do, instead of Piety, do Protect from ranged on melee. Or not Piety, I mean Stone Skin, sorry. And then set that for the other 2 classes too when it comes down to it. That way I can avoid as many of these affliction stacks as I can, because those are real scary. Doesn't look like I'm getting as lucky this fight. It's looking not great. I was doing well before. But now this guy's healing up before I can do enough damage, which I'm kind of confused about, because I was doing really well before. Is it just getting lucky with certain hits? Because this guy's rolling me. Trying to see if I can't just tough it out, but I don't think I can. See, there we go. That's good. But now he's just gonna heal up again. Oh no, we're getting him a little bit. We're doing well. Okay, 2 tidal waves in a row is really good. Stop missing. You gotta stop missing, dude. There we go. That's great. Oh, another one. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, great, great, great. This guy's scary. I don't think I have any better spells I can do. I didn't think about my runes. I don't think Gust is going to be enough DPS. It's definitely not going to be enough DPS at all. I mean, look at this guy's health. We have a problem. The thing is here that I do not think that I can get enough DR. So I need to get master done. I'm gonna have to sit here and wait through 34 master tasks to do that. And that's gonna take a while, so I suppose I'll see you guys when I'm done with that. Alright gang, finally after like a week, I'm back on the save. I've got all my Slayer gear up to master. I think my Slayer area of effect negation should be 95% now if I added it correctly, which should be good enough to get this done. Let's see if I have any whetstones saved up. I do. I'm gonna go ahead and put those on. Since this is kind of like our final stretch here, might as well use the best stuff I got. This should be pretty good. I wish I had the dungeon amulets. I do have the Deadeye amulet. Whatever, I'll just leave Fez on. But yeah, let me check and make sure. Oh, I do have a lot of the Jadestone bolts from doing the... So yeah, I had to do 30 of these master tasks, which I had to sit and watch them. I couldn't let it auto go because if I wasn't playing the right class against the task, they would just kill me. So yeah, I finally got that done. I've got all of my classes geared up as much as I can do. If there's one thing that I would want to do before this, it would be unlock this. But I think if I were to do Quake, it should be enough. I just need to go grind up some earth runes, which I don't think would take too long. Oh, but I don't have any. Whatever, I'll just hope that Gust is good enough. It just might run down our timer a little bit. Killing them fast is kind of important because of the debuff they put on us. But with this Slayer area effect negation, we only need this high of it for Unhallowed Wasteland. I could also get agility up and do Pillar of Combat to get 100% Slayer area effect negation, but should be fine. We're gonna go for it here. We've got Hunter Ring on all three, Slayer Cape on all three. We should be good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and get my prayer set up. For melee, I probably want Protect from Ranged, and I want Battle Heart. And then for magic, I want Protect from... Wait, what did I do? Yeah, Protect from Ranged. Magic, I want Protect from melee, and Augury is the best one I have, so I'll do that. And then for ranged, I want the best one, which is Rigor and Protect from Magic. And we're just gonna have a go. Our Slayer area effect negation is pretty high now, so hopefully we can get this done. So let's go. Okay, I think this is the best one, so I'll do that. Then we do Unhallowed Wasteland first, so it should be 5%. Yep. See, Skeletal Dragon first, swap over to Magic. Yep, now they're barely healing at all. We love to see that. With how long that took, that's so satisfying. So this guy's getting DPS down. Very, very good. This is probably the hardest one, so we're just getting it over with first. And then we can swap our gear around a little bit. But our DR, even with this stuff on, is still pretty high. You can see I still have 19 million Slayer coins, even after getting all of my gear to the master level, which I think is max for base game. The only thing I could really do significantly better is on the melee side. I could be using the ultimate greatsword, God Sword or whatever it's called, where you combine all the God Swords together. But that just takes too long, so this should be fine. Tidal Edge and Earth Layered Shield should be more than good enough. Okay, what's up next? Another melee, swap back to magic. Yeah, the 5% can be scary, but I mean, our Gust can't miss. We should be good to go here. We're already about halfway through Unhallowed Wasteland, and I'm pretty sure this is the hardest one. The reason you clear this first, I think, because you get the best Bane location. So you basically just go from hardest to easiest for the order. Made short work of that guy, back to magic. This is looking really, really good so far. Okay, this guy's about to be dead. One more attack. Boom. Alright, what's up next? Another melee, the Greater Skeletal Dragon. Shouldn't be any big deal. We've got some lifesteal too, which is low-key kind of nice. Not that we really need the food, but you know, every little bit helps, really. Just this and then one more enemy, and we'll be good to go. More than good enough on runes. So we shouldn't run out of runes. I have like 200,000 of those Jadestone arrows, so we shouldn't run out of those either. Alright, this guy's dead. What's up next? Another Greater Skeletal Dragon. Probably the slowest one out of all of them, but still very easy. That's done. Very good. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over here just so I can heal up all the way. Go back to my ancient carrots. Next up, I believe we're supposed to do Dark Waters, but we don't have to have all of these on because we only need 40%. So we can do we can just leave that in the cape, and then we can put our normal gear on, and that should be more than good enough. Where's my ranged? Oh, there it is. Okay, so now we should be at 40% still. If I look, 20%, 25%, yeah. So we also don't need the Hunter Ring on if we don't want to, because this is better. Does this give extra damage to Slayer area? No, so we're just going to throw on this then, because this does increase our damage a little bit. For ranged, I don't think we do have the Deadeye Ring,
So, I mean, that's better than nothing. Do I have those in the right class? No. Whoops. My ranged and magic are swapped on every other profile that I have. I don't know why I did it this way. Okay, so next up is Dark Waters. These guys are pretty scary, but it should be significantly easier than the other area. Should get through this a lot faster. Don't really pay attention. This is going a lot faster, that's for sure. So, yeah, we just have the one passive. Yep, gotta get through here. Looking pretty good though. Halfway done with this already. Just make sure I swap equipment sets. Back to melee. I haven't yet to even see Bane. I've not beaten this on any profile. This will be the first time. I'm pretty close to doing it on my Bane, but I've been focusing on getting all my skill levels up. I want to get everything at least to 99 for June 13th for the new DLC drops. And I'm going to be doing a whole series on that DLC. I might even do a stream the day it drops. So stay tuned for that if you want to see that. That should be fun. Yeah, getting through here. Looking very, very, very good. Okay, this should be it for Dark Waters. He dies now. Very, very good. Okay, now that we've done Dark Waters. So now we don't need this anymore at all, this passive. I mostly just need, like, just DPS stuff. I suppose I could leave the passive and do the cape, the Infernal Cape, the Ancient Infernal Cape for all three, because that's pretty solid. I still get 20%, which is good, because I don't really need any. Okay, Perilous Peaks, let's go. Okay, I'm going to drop Protect from Range to this point, and do Piety for melee, and I'll do the same thing. I'll run Battle Heart and whatever's best for my other classes once I get a chance to. I can go Magic, and I got Augury, and then instead of this, I'll do Battle Heart. Gives me a bunch of extra evasion, and it gives me max hit at a minimum hit and reduces the enemy DR, so it increases my DPS quite significantly. So it's worth running. I don't know why it says that. That's weird. Oh, it's taking into account my bonuses. Okay, that's done. So now is the final area, Shrouded Badlands. I kind of messed up a little bit in terms of what area I'm supposed to fight Bane in, but I don't think it'll be that big of a problem, if I'm honest. It should be fine, because I should have done in Perilous Peaks. Still haven't had a chance to change my ranged. So yeah, Bane is similar to Into the Mist, so he'll roll randomly into a combat style when he spawns, and we'll have to fight him with that specific combat style. Okay, there's my range. Now I can swap this. Not that it really matters, because I'm just going to run it back to Protect once I get into the Bane fight. Okay, so here's Bane. We just need to get as high DPS as we can. I think this kit should be pretty good. So he'll give Affliction, and he's going to start hurting really bad. We're going to run Battle Heart, and we're going to run Protect for melee on our melee guy here. We might as well run Summons, because why not? The little bit of damage could be very useful. I have a ranged synergy, but it just does like some pretty decent summoning damage, if he can even take summoning damage. Okay, let's just have a go. I don't think there's really that much to this. Just need to pay attention. Try not to let my affliction level... Oh, he's dying so fast. I need to make sure my affliction levels don't go up too high. Oh, we got him. Wow. Okay, shield and melee power is good. Oh no. That's pretty good. So now we gotta go through again. You guys pretty much get the idea of what's going on. So I'm just gonna go through this really fast, and I'll see you guys soon once we get to the next Bane fight. Alright, we're on to the next Bane now. I'm actually in Perilous Peaks, so I made it through this time. The evasion ratings do not matter here, because I'm going to run Protect from Ranged on this, so the evasion, like, none of this matters. So I've got Fez, and I've got the ring, so I'm going to put this on my passive, and I'm going to put Deadeye Ring in my ring slot, and I can do the big boy cape. I can find him, the Ancient Infernal Cape. So I think this is the best combat kit I can do for ranged. I think magic is going to be the toughest, and that seems like it's going to be the last one. Just because of the spell I'm using is not that great. But I think this should be pretty solid. I guess I'll go ahead and throw the summons on as well, because why not? It is only beneficial for me to do so. Okay, let's go. Okay, that burn proc was really nice. Same as last time, my chance to hit is super low. Oh, that was good. Shockwave is so good. Here it is again. Boom. Here it is again. Boom. He's done for. Wow, that was so easy. Okay. Okay, I think this one is the best one, so I guess I'll take it. Now I gotta put back on my Slayer gear and go through it all again, so I'll see you guys in a minute. Y'all, I was incorrect. We did not get Magic Bane. We got Melee again. I don't really know why, but I guess there's not much that can be done about it. We're just gonna try and get this over with. Can I put this in my passive slot? Will it give me the... so ring. I don't really have a good melee ring. Summons, I think I left on... you. Let me make sure I turn Protect for melee on, throw my summons on, and just go, I guess. Please die, did. Hurry up and die, did, please. Okay, we did. Shield and magic power. So I think we have one more Bane left, don't we? I guess this is it. Whatever. Gotta go through again. God, this is annoying. I'll see you guys soon. Y'all, I missed one combat triangle change and I died. I was doing that for straight up 2 entire hours. I've been trying to clear that dungeon. I didn't lose anything that difficult to get back, but I'll say that we beat it. I think that it would be really easy for me to beat it, so I'll probably go back at some point and beat it, but I want to get this video out and I don't have time tonight to sit for another 2 hours and go through that. So for right now, I'm going to mark this series completed. If you really want to see me finish it, just comment and let me know and I'll go through it again and finish it for real. But I think it's pretty safe to say that we had that. I mean, I wasn't struggling at all against the enemies, even in the hard areas and with all of the negative modifiers we have. So if I was paying attention, I guess I wouldn't have made that mistake, but it was immediate. I got like 1 or 2 shot by something in the unhollowed wasteland. I just looked at my second monitor for 1 second and I died. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. For now, this is the end of the series. Stay tuned for more videos. Come June 13th, I'll be doing a series on the new Melvor DLC, but until then, stay tuned for more and I'll see you next time. Peace.